try, keep on being high. Without you, keep on being high. Without you, keep on being high. I know that you're feeling forsaken, mistaken, wish you were another man. I remember feeling awakened, mistaken, if you thought I'm in that place where you want me to be. But I don't want to want you back, so it's easy to see when I'm high all the time. 'Cause I have lost you, get the thinking why we used to be so high on life. Without you, I don't feel alive. So I just keep on being high, high, higher than the sky. Tell me, are you there for me even when I try? Keep on being high. Without you, keep on being high. Without you, keep on being high. I know that you're feeling forsaken, mistaken, wish you were another man. I remember feeling awakened, mistaken, if you thought I'm in that place where you want me to be. But I don't want to want you back, so it's easy to see when I'm high all the time. 'Cause I have lost you, get the thinking why we used to be so high on life. Without you, I don't feel alive. So I just keep on being high, high, higher than the sky. Tell me, are you there for me even when I try? Keep on being high. Without you, keep on being high. Without you, keep on being high. Lying in the darkness, wondering if you're heartless. 'Cause you don't let me see the light. That you don't really want me, you just wanna call me. But only on the lonely nights. You give me just enough that I don't give up. You give me just enough
Welcome to this week's broadcast of the Esports Tower Rumble in Valorant. We are broadcasting it from the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena, and welcome to the Esports Tower Valorant Rumble. Tonight we will wrap up the Week 1 Spring Rumble, and we kicked off our Grand Finals last week. The Infernos came into tonight with a 1-0 lead. Can they finish off the landslides quickly, or can the landslides rebound for a reverse sweep? I am your host, Brandon Red Hot's Koziantic, and joining me to call the action today is none other than Greg Old Soul Smith. And Greg, with the new patch of 4.04, I was kind of wondering, what do you think that kind of affects with comps, and how do you think these teams will kind of run with that, with the first map being on Bind?
Yeah, we're definitely seeing a change. I know we talked about this a little bit last week, especially saying the VCT, kind of the big brother there
of course,
watch.
yeah.
Now the EMA Challengers is finished and NA Challengers is finished. We're really seeing a lot of practice from the top teams and seeing how they're kind of taking on this meta change. We even saw a little bit of Neon come out there.
Yeah, so I did hear about that, where they're kind of, I heard the story behind that is more so they've been practicing a lot, and then they thought that, they could use it in this, those games. So it's good, fun to see to that. I think anything practice could be kind of used at this point.
Yeah, and I'd like to see how, the ET takes on that influence.
Absolutely, and I think we've kind of seen it already with a lot of the Omens and the Brimstones, and it's always fun to see the Omens again, because I feel like Omen players love to really express their character. I mean, you see so many cool TPs, you see so many cool ults, and the cool thing with ults is sometimes when that spike gets into a spot you can't reach, you can just Omen ult on top of it. So a lot of fun things to see, and I think we're going to see a lot of different comps, especially, and it seems like even with the chamber stuff that's kind of come, we've always Cypher still has a place. It seems like we've seen a lot of cool Cyphers and. I think the chamber differences kind of helped, Cyphers adapt. I mean, you've seen a lot of cool trips again and all these cool cameras and stuff like that.
Cool trips for sure. My favorite is, I believe it was Big, started putting the tripwires up where jets were floating around corners.
Yeah.
And really adapting to the playstyles of other teams. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely. And with the droughts gone, basically, this the winter season has been kind of interesting in terms of the spring. So we can look at the bracket here and see the Infernos beat the Everest, and then the Landslides obviously beat the Quakes, and then now it is 1-0 the Infernos. This is going to be a big one. Basically, each team will be winning for the first time, so really excited to see that. And obviously, in order to win these games, you have Doc's Keys to the Game, which is presented by Esports Tower. Scroll pro advice at esportstower.com. And in Valorant, you want to flank efficiently, spend and peek wisely, diminish their econ and loot, and dominate those angles. Improve your game sense, improve your team play, and improve your performance under pressure. You'll get matched with great players and professional coaches to help you rank up. Thank you, Esports Tower. And now we'll be kind of getting into the game. With the first map being on Ascent, I think Ascent is a really, really fun map. I think it was the first map that came out, and everyone loved it. I mean, when Icebox came out, it was kind of controversial. Everyone was like, I hate these angles. But when Ascent first came out, everyone loved it. And I think everyone's kind of just liked it in general. Yeah. It's a very fun map, and I think now there's a lot of different comps, too. I mean, especially with Astragon, this map has become a lot more fun again. I think. I mean, I hate to say it, but like when Astra was in the meta, this map became extremely slow because of all the smokes, all the poles, all that fun stuff, the dissipates, the divides, all that fun stuff. So I'd love to see maybe some Brimstone, some Omens. This is a big Sova map as well. We've seen a lot of good Sova maps like prior. Have really seen them pop off on these maps.
Now, even though we have those initiators and controllers, like you're saying, we still have Cyphers playing on this map. It's still valid.
I think Cypher's really cool in this map because he has so many, I guess, really interesting camera spots.
There's so many niche
there's
little
some
places
cool,
you can put.
mid camera spots where you basically don't even hit it with the left click because you don't want to show them where your camera is. And so you just hold it there.
Or I've seen recently people put darts down and people can't find it.
Absolutely. So then again, the Infernos are actually up 1-0 in the series, and can they close it down against the Landslides or not? Or they rally back for the game 3. So right now we've kind of talked about it. We see the Cypher, on the side of Landslides, whereas Infernos are opting for that chamber. Prior with the double shock darts already. I mean, this guy, I think he has more shock darts than every so combined in Esports Tower.
Absolutely ridiculous. And we do see the Phoenix out tonight again.
Yeah, I think they ran with it last week, kind of comfortable with that pick, which is not really your traditional pick, but they must be really comfortable with it.
It really isn't, and comfortability is important. But man, and Tracker does play well on that.
And it seems like both teams is kind of running with more of the meta involved in terms of that one duelist kind of pick, usually being the Jet, but obviously Landslides are kind of, hey, we get more value out of the Phoenix, which is fair because, I mean, Phoenix is a lot easier to execute when it comes to initiating on sites and taking space and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it really is more of a typical old school kind of first-person shooter play. And I like how in this patch it didn't nerf to the ground Astra. She's still playable.
Yeah, exactly.
She's still meta. No, it was a really well-balanced patch. So we see both of those kind of builds coming out.
Oh, Vega with a great headshot. Oh, and Vega gets another one, and that's a close round between the two with Landslides. Vega, 48 HP at the end there, but good take overall. They did get the plant down, so we take those a little bit.
Landslide's off to a good start, looking to force a little buy here with some Spectres moving in, and maybe even a Guardian. I know that we saw that Sky play some more long-range stuff last week.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think Sky's just a good agent at this point where, you know, she kind of can fill those shoes of that second duelist and, you know, flash for herself and stuff like that. We've seen a lot of Breach as well recently in terms of, like, VCT and, you know, Challengers-ish. So I think both of them do a really good job, and it comes down to comfort or what you want for the map.
Especially when we're considering the power a controller has.
Yeah.
You can't validate having 2 duelists anymore. So having an initiator that can act as a duelist sometimes really lends itself towards that controller commanding build.
Pebble gonna catch Vega here. Ooh. Vega kind of going pretty crazy right here, though.
Yeah, it was
I think he might read him that he's in this corner, but
might just be trying to take care of Prestige. Yeah. That is a double watched angle, so they're gonna back off because they have B for free. Ooh. Look at that. They're gonna slide right through if Rainbow can't.
Some great dinks to the classics, honestly, right now.
Well done. Yeah, those classics are coming in clutch, and that is such a goated gun, always.
Yeah, that's one way to call that. Oh, we got a Guardian at least and Pebble here, so not too bad. It is a 4v2, but if they can get, like, you know, 1 or 2 here, I think it's pretty good odds for their bonus round.
It looks like Mail's having some connection issues, so this is effectively a 2v3 right here on site.
Oh, Tracker with the ace on round 2.
Excellently done.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that Phoenix, I mean, Tracker last week especially just really does a great job on this Phoenix. And overall, I think he's just doing what he does best.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You can't really ridicule him much more than 1 round when he gets around an ace round 2.
Absolutely. And I mean, I think the biggest thing here is you kind of can do it all, and I guess it works for them, you know?
No, yeah.
He's the running back for this round, so maybe I'm guessing you kind of see some action there.
Yeah, definitely got that ult charge fast with an ace on round 2, which means this bonus round, which a very effective bonus considering they only had 1 death.
I think they had 2.
2?
Yeah,
okay.
I think it's 2. Actually, no, I think it was 1. You're right. I think
just the Sky was
one. The Vega was really low.
And Mail was having connection issues,
gotcha.
Stuck on A, but
Joke's over.
Always expecting good things out of Kinetic. He's always been kind of this pop-off player lately on this Jet. Really makes the plays when I think it needs to be. Pebble also really kind of a concrete.
Definitely have solid IGLs in these teams. Running back has been spent, gathers no kills, but gets decent information and has total site take. And a little bit of an atypical plant there. Maybe an old school default. Recently I've only ever seen plant Jenny, so I'd like to see what they want to do.
Oh, he's just going into the smoke there. They're going to kind of meet each other. And, looks like they're going to not actually see each other. Rafa is going to go through the smoke and end up getting 2. Fryer walked right past him. Ooh. Okay, 1v2 here. Does have dart.
Oh, ooh, a little bit.
Yeah, great crossfire there, set up for the landslide. It's pretty hard to react to stuff like that.
Well done. They only catch 2 guns out of that. A lot of people went down, so this is our first full gun round, round 4, pretty typically. Yet we're seeing all the Vandals and Phantoms come out.
Well, the Infernos actually bought last round.
Yeah, they did. Yep.
So they're gonna be on a save round now, with kind of the buy downs. I saw Judge in there and fun stuff like that.
That's right. That's right.
You know, Judge honestly is. I feel like it's been kind of used more recently, and it's actually been really effective lately. I feel like a Judge on a save round, if you can just get that one good angle, I mean, it can do some damage, honestly.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing you're kind of looking for with information from the other team, because once you've committed to having a Judge that round, there's only so many angles you can take.
That's true.
And it's the same with the AWP, but
do some spraying through, stuff like that. I got the ult orb for Vega. Looks like they think Hunter's Fury is kind of that value ult they want, because Sky was right there as well.
Inferno's not afraid to posture early, so we see 2 mid, 2 B, and only 1 on A. That's about to be really gone in on here. Tracker coming in, trying to take out that Omen. That Paranoia is used up. That Paranoia is critical, so shame it didn't get very much utility out of it. Looks like
Tracker is just on a tear. I mean, it doesn't seem like anyone's going to really stop this guy right now.
They're already setting up for post-plant scenario.
Plant Gen, get some bullets underneath.
Rafa might get caught here in the pinch, standing open in the doorway.
If they can get some smokes onto Heaven, they can probably use that Judge on the site here.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Tracker kind of just spraying through. Yep. Oh, good heal there from the Sky, getting, I think, Prestige all healed up there.
Rafa putting that cam in a little cheeky spot for later.
Prestige kind of, ooh, yeah, so he gets caught looking.
Get a free one on Prestige. And then again, that crossfire is so good.
And the Rainbow kind of just in a hard spot. They did tag him with the drone.
Might get an outro or two here if they're careful.
Oh, I mean, he's not even looking at him.
No.
Oh, but... Ooh!
Oh!
Okay.
Quick swap.
Hey, you got one. That's not
One for one.
bad. Yeah.
You take what you can get, but that was a little bit scary there.
That was a little scary. I mean, I don't think he even knew what was going on there.
No, definitely did not see that other one. Definitely didn't need to push up for that. Could have taken it a little bit further, but...
Landslides with the great start
Oh,
here,
my
kind of
goodness.
showing that, hey, we need to go to a game 3 because that first game really wasn't a good showing of us.
Oh, they're doing
And
excellent.
so we can obviously see Tracker 8-1 on this Phoenix, using that ult and making sure that, you know, he's really just entering all these angles and winning those 1v1 gunfights, which is huge for a duelist to do.
We're starting to see ult economy really come out now into the later rounds. One thing I just got to bring up from the old school books, Cypher ults, it seems like they never get the right chance to use their ult. And I know that over the years, or well, yeah, the 2 years, that that's been buffed up, so it really doesn't take very many charges to get that Cypher ult back online to kind of incentivize. Wow, Pryor is going in deep here, and he has made a good read. Hopefully he really gets something out of this. This is huge. Spike is in the back of the pack. If he's cheeky about it, they could really pinch him right here in B, but looks like he's taking his time. Let's see if they can actually...
Oh,
my goodness.
oh, wow, he actually killed him through the blind, it seems like.
Almost got 2 in a row, but yeah, back tracing those bullets.
Oh, Hunter's Sphere being ripped here. I think he hit 1.
Yep, definitely got a lot of damage off onto that
I think it was onto
Sova.
Sova, yeah.
Spike planted.
They're looking to start moving in.
Tracker went down there. Oh,
The
reverse
other.
Hunter's Fury, yep.
Ooh.
Oh, great shot by
Taking that one
Pebble,
out.
and now
Too-
he's kind of a
too
sitting
easy.
duck. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say.
That's a rough spot to use it in, especially considering that you already can wall bang through that shack there.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was, okay, if I can get a pick here while Cypher kind of has my close right there, you know.
right,
But
but-
unfortunately, he got peeked at the same time. Rafa kind of wasn't holding that angle and tried to peek him as well. I think he was going to try and I think Rafa's idea was probably, I'm going to peek early while they're just trying to rush the Sova,
Yeah.
and then I'll get a pick there. But unfortunately, he was ready right there for
It's
you.
just 2 hallways into a dead end.
Yeah.
You really can't watch that
And he
space
was seen
without
here, too.
either
Yep.
being behind Shiny. Yeah. You just need 2 men to watch that hallway, and it was a risk that they took, but Kinetic moved right on in, and Pebble took one out as well.
And that just happens, and I think now it's what in the Infernos win their first round for the 4-1. Kind of, it's a good round to win. You really don't want to just keep bleeding those rounds, especially when you're just ecoing at that point where you have to buy and then save and then buy and then save. I mean, it's not really the best ideal for your eco. So the thing is, Landslides have more than enough eco. They've won obviously 4 rounds in a row, so they got a lot of money.
Pryor is getting dangerous here. He's making good reads and pushing way up on in.
Yeah, so the first couple rounds for the Infernos were playing super disciplined in terms of kind of staying back, but I think they're kind of realizing that they need kind of that lurker to keep them thinking and to kind of have that one angle.
Especially considering the landslides really like to pack together and play all in one big rush. So.
And if you can look at it, Sova admitted, Pryor's playing this pretty good angle there.
He's definitely in good positioning. I was hoping he could catch one off here in the middle.
Oh, the Seekers are coming, though.
Oh, that
Wait,
is...
not from them, though. We're good. Pryor stays safe still.
Ooh, might actually be able to take Tracker out here.
Got your trail.
Plays for the long game.
Oh! Oh, nice shot on Prestige there, though. Oh, Pryor is definitely, very mad at himself about that one.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Man, these Phoenix ults have just been ripping. I think that's like his third ult of the game.
Time, yeah.
And 4K from Tracker.
Unreal.
I mean, this guy in Phoenix is really making the character just go off.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's probably the only Phoenix play I've seen this season, but it's the best Phoenix play
I
I've
will
seen
say,
this season.
a lot of it's just raw gunplay. If you looked at his utility at the end there, I think he used his Molly and then just got it back, but he had full flash, full wall. And so I think basically at this point, Phoenix is kind of just hold that wall for the heal, honestly. But overall, Tracker just kind of popping off there and really just, really wants to go to that game 3, thinks that, hey, you know what, we're better than this. I really want to get that game 3 going. But Kinetic with 4 kills. Infernos doesn't seem like one person can really get anything going for the most part. Ooh! Oh, wow. Okay, just kidding.
That's a rough one.
Prestige that I can.
That's a pretty big switch considering the gap between first and second frag on this team
Yeah.
is wide. Now, that doesn't discredit their ability,
No,
but it
for
definitely
sure.
means that they have less
When
pressure.
when you kill someone who's on, especially making things happen like this Tracker on Phoenix getting sights, it forces the enemy team to kind of make something different happen because now someone else has to get that space.
Yeah, well, your team comp has changed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially this early on pick, it's like he wasn't even there. You're effectively playing just a 5-4, and anyone could be anywhere else on the map, and they still have time to move as well. Again, just Pryor in a potentially great spot here. A good peek could take out a lot of people here on the catwalk. And he's starting to get the noise for that, so he's considering moving up.
Yeah, getting those clear angles. If they do get a kill here, Rafa can actually, use that Cypher ult here. Ooh. Yeah, I'll say
no.
DRW is looking right at you.
Weissiger had a good back watch, but that
And they should have
flank
got ult
guard
off
is
this, yep. Oh.
It's a little high.
Cage triggered.
Okay, well, let's use that to go to B here. They kind of realize they're all rotated. Great camera. Trips. Smokes.
30 seconds left.
And it is a 4v4 retake. We do have the jet knife, so she can kind of get that vertical difference in terms of jumping up there and kind of maybe making them look different angles.
Blinded.
Yep, they do have the advantage here, and they're just playing a very typical post plant where they all move in from one
Yep.
spot. Everything's already been set up. There's no utility entry, which I don't really like. We only had one flash, and other team already
We do
has
have
a
two
camera.
smokes, yeah. Ooh. Oh.
Just pushed in too hard when they already knew everyone was back there, but a good effort from Prestige when it
Man.
comes to a 4K.
I was going to
from
say,
Weissiger.
Prestige gets, Phoenix there at the beginning and thinks that, hey, this is going well with Tracker, and then next thing you know, DRW gets a 4K just right after.
Man, they definitely have a chain of command going on.
Yeah,
here,
I
and
would
they're
say,
just
I
playing
mean,
a very
someone
typical
stepped up
post
when they
plant.
needed it, and
That's
that
good.
just shows that, Landsides are ready, really in the zone right now, ready to win this.
Yeah, they are ready to adapt. They've got 1-6 going right now.
They have two smokes,
That means
yeah.
we're going to have to see a serious turnaround from the Infernos if they want to get around, if they want to get out of this half even.
Absolutely. And it's simply doable by, all means, of course.
Yep.
Prestige rocking this Judge.
Yeah, let's see it. And I like that they've already committed to the mindset of playing a Judge this round by setting up those teleports are really close to doors and really close angles. So they're already in the cheeky corners setup mindset.
Kind of playing a little slower here, it seems like, for the side of Landsides, to kind of get that mid-control kind of spreading out a little bit. Not peeking right away.
When your IGO was caught like 4 seconds into the last round with a peek, they're playing poke.
Kind of a really slow play here. Nothing too crazy. Pryor just kind of holding that mid-angle. I don't think he wants to peek again after what happened last time. Prestige has a really good angle with this Judge here if they end up clearing it or not.
Yeah, hopefully Weissiger forces into that and he gets an easy kill.
Ooh,
Fire's
Vega
also hoping the same thing from Vega. Vega's
on a thin
not,
line here.
Yeah, not looking the right way at this 50-50. Start to see that initiator push in with utility. Oh, a teleport back from...
He's going to hit it this time, I think.
Ooh, might get greedy for a second one. Goes for it, gets spiked
There we go, yeah. Oh, almost got third.
But that changes the win con here. Spike is in mid, and we start to see the defenders close in on that. They were able to take it and are starting to wrap back on round to B, so we might see a post-plant scenario here if Infernos don't figure it out and close in soon. Tracker is ready for him. Takes Pebble out. Starts repositioning for Rainbow. They might just go straight to the plant and leave Tracker here to take care of this last one. We got 2 more cycling in also from Market, so they're probably just waiting up. Get a nice full push. You're going to have to be careful clearing these corners, though, because they are being waited for.
Ooh, that's a big one. The thing is, that pick, they have Seekers up available as well. Oh, very close there.
That information from the verticality was just too much.
Yeah, I would say that was good.
Well played by Inferno.
And they were both low there, so I mean, if Connect goes down there, I mean, I think it's just really close to that point.
Yeah, then it's a one-on-one where they're both low health. That was close.
And Inferno got their second round, so a little 2-6 action here.
Yep, might be able to start pulling it back.
Seems like they need
second half.
Seems like Landsides need to make sure they check their corners.
Oh, this was.
Hey, man, it takes a lot to just not kill them.
Yeah, but it's huge because once you've walked that far in, you don't think that corner needs to be checked.
And especially after your teammate goes, you're like, I mean, you didn't die, so why else would I go?
Yeah, front person always needs to clear every angle.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, another run it back. Shoot, I would think this was his E key.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, he has just been using that. Whoa! Got a little bit of damage off, though.
Good. Not quite a full dink, but does take one.
Oh, Vega does get a big chunk on Pebble there.
Got your trail.
Tracker coming in strong for a second one, gets flashed.
Seeker's coming out as a kind of a...
Oh, my goodness.
Man, Tracker just read him like a book.
Woo!
Pebble, 6 HP here, and the shock dart. Yeah. Great shock dart there from Vega.
Yeah, Landslides did not like giving up those 2 rounds. Unreal.
Prestige with the 2K here. It is a 3v2 now. Very winnable.
And walks away with it. Prestige is still on the table and has that ult. Not going to use it
now.
Yeah,
I think he's going to save it for next round for sure.
Definitely.
This is pretty hard to take with an op, especially like non-jet.
Yeah, no, real close corners here.
Oh, he says, okay, never
Ooh,
mind. I
never
think it
mind.
is worth it.
Okay, well, let's see what he can do with it.
Oh, great, yeah.
It's a good gravity well. Not going to worry about that drone. Going to get a good ping.
There's, I guess
Okay,
I can
not
kind of just
worried.
shoot him through here. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the kind of problem I had the off there. Once you zoom in there. Oh!
Remaining.
Kinetic.
He does
Absolutely
know where they are.
disgusting.
Blocking sight.
He's going to go stick. Oh,
Blocking sight.
Ah. Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
not
I
gonna
say.
happen. Try to get this outro, really just do some econ damage, but other than that, oh, dang. Wow, that was a nasty 2K though.
Yeah,
That
I would
was
say
like
Kinetic
right
had
in a
some
row.
great shots right there. I mean, I still think the Tour de Force is really not worth
I
it
was not ready
there.
for that to be pulled out.
Yeah.
There were just too many close angles that
I'll say
he didn't
B-side
know was in
is
there.
too hard to clear here, and especially when you're looking far, you can't see close. And that's exactly what happens here.
Yeah.
You see the peak come out, he's way too close. You can't flick that. I
tunnel
mean,
vision.
yeah. And so I think that was pretty hard. I mean, Kinetic had a great round there.
Goodness.
They could have played better, I think, together a little bit. Maybe a little more communication of,
Yep.
hey, I'm pushing here, you can now push, something like that. So then you can kind of check that right corner.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, it was a good try. They still ended up winning the round at the end of the day. So very close one.
Even A site,
Yeah.
I don't like it as in a post-plant scenario.
Because now, I mean, he could have been holding this gate here, tiles area, you know, and that makes it really hard, especially when you just know that ult is up.
Yeah.
You have to play so much differently.
You do,
because
yeah.
anywhere kills you. Like it's not an op where you know sometimes you can just get hit in the foot and it's fine or something like that. If you hit a wall like that, that usually just kills you in one rip. So
Yeah. Yeah, and I like how you're saying just having it in his pocket.
Yeah,
saving
exactly.
it here for next
Yep.
round adds more pressure to mid, even if nobody's there.
I say it just changes how they have to play.
It does.
And we're gonna see a split here from landsides. They're gonna do kind of this classic thing we've kind of seen where you have two go A, kind of bait that area where they think everyone's going A, and then you have the other three go B. Looks like Rainbow is ready for this, although all he has is a frenzy. So
Might
see if
get
he can
one out of it.
one.
Almost gets that
Oh!
second one. Man, they were so close
If
to
that
lined up.
blind was about a second sooner,
Yep,
I think
yep.
Rainbow could have went off with that.
Definitely. It's all right, though. 2-1 is something they're
Yeah.
definitely happy with getting,
Especially on a save round.
Spike
So
planted.
especially on defense.
yeah. Ooh. Oh, great flash.
Excellent play by Rafa.
Oh.
Catches him on the side to side. A nice little
Now it's a
refill.
1v3.
Oh, yeah. Hugely played. Kinetic's got to move in. They see that.
Oh, really
lineup
close
was
there.
good, too,
Yeah, I
but-
would say almost had that just a little too low on the crosshair placement,
yep.
just barely.
Yeah, right there. Right on the sternum.
But I mean, the thing is, this score is 8-2. But I mean, these rounds are competitive almost every
They're tight.
round.
They're
yeah,
getting,
I mean,
they're getting tighter, though. I like that the Infernos
Yeah.
and Landslides are getting better at reading each other.
absolutely. I think Inferno's starting to get a little more aggressive when they need to be.
And,
that was some great utility usage from Landslides. One thing
Yes.
I want to see from the Infernos is a little bit more communication.
Yeah.
I think they need to use utility a little bit more together. I think when, especially those retakes, so then they're trying to, play that post-plant retake, they need to talk a little more, like jet smokes or play off these and stuff like that. Like that Omen blind.
Yeah.
1 second earlier, that's a 3K.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So I think you just got to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, synergizing the utilities,
Yeah.
I think, is something that would really go far with the Infernos. I think they get a little bit scared of the time. They start hearing the clock tick
Yeah,
down, and they stop talking, and they start trying to
Yeah,
just
exactly. It's
hero
just like, okay,
themselves
let's
out
just
of
go.
there.
But
Yeah.
that doesn't,
Yep.
doesn't help when you have a blind, especially the Omen. Omen can make such a big
Oh my
difference if you
goodness.
double peek that blind.
That paranoia is huge.
It's huge,
and
absolutely. And it's
it
so
just gives
fast.
you a free peek.
Yeah, it's so fast
Oh,
now,
they
too.
quickened everything that Omen does. And it used to take a lot of skill just to play him because everything was slow.
Yeah, exactly.
But now it takes a lot of skill because everything's
Here.
so fast.
Oh, we're seeing kind of on a huge flank,
I
actually.
love
No one's watching the
to see
back
that.
here. Oh, he's
Oh.
a peek. Just one on mail.
Right in the head,
He knows
ready
he's
for
found
Rafa.
here.
Oh, so close. Just over the shoulder. That is a rough one.
1 for 1. Chamber does have ult. I'd like to see him use it. I don't think Rafa has actually used it all half, so I'd love to see that. It's a pretty low ult, so I think you can just kind of use it whenever you can, but it seems like he's not going to... Oh, wow, that did a lot of damage.
Yeah, Pebble did not really get out of there in time.
I know exactly.
Okay, he was waiting a little bit, it seems like. Okay, we're going to see kind of the... They know where they are now, so they see all these guys kind of staggered towards B, so it looks like they're going to kind of make the call to go
Nice
A.
little
30
sprint.
seconds
Yeah.
left.
And I think we get a little bit of a feel for that. We don't see a lot of commitment from our Omen, so he might be moving over, might catch one in mid.
He is pretty low as well. Oh, Pryor. If he can just get one, I
Pryor,
think it's
what a
huge.
hold.
Oh, he does. He is seen now, though.
Okay.
Oh, great
no.
shot through there, though.
Oh, got info on
Oh,
two
Pebble
of them.
does get Tracker, actually, on the tree room. He was getting a little
Spike
greedy
planted.
there.
Pretty huge. We're starting to see that entry utility. Oh, my
Oh.
goodness. Weissinger doesn't even care.
Let me out. Oh, the
On the
reload.
That is rough.
Seems like DRW either goes 0 kills or 4.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. I think they're flipping a coin at the beginning of the round to see whether Tracker or Weisiger get to pop off.
Yeah, and it's just really unfortunate here. The Seekers are popped, and they do not care. They play so aggressive here, just going to tree room and just spraying this down. They just weren't ready for that at all.
This is crazy. Yeah, takes care of their own Seeker. Next one doesn't matter. 2 of them, one in midair, just a pop fly bullet going way up to the head of a jumping player. That's satisfying.
Here we see a quick timeout here really quick. Which, I mean, is probably fair.
Yeah.
I think, you know, with the kind of the situation where it's 9-2 before the half. And like I said, you just got to really make sure you keep your composure. I mean, these rounds are quick. These rounds are fast, but they're close. It's like, you know, you have these 1v2s or 1v3s, but it gets to 1v1 at the end there. But it's just unfortunate that people are just not getting those numbers.
And it's hard to go into that that really intense 1v3, 1v2 finish really fast after the demoralizing feeling of well, now we save again, now we buy again, now we save again. You talked about that earlier.
Yeah, because it's never feels good when you're just buying, getting 2, losing, saving again, losing, going again. Like it's just kind of a bad spot to be in. And I think once you get those couple rounds going, it feels a lot better because then you're like, okay, guys, now we have our eco. Now we can get our utility. Don't have to worry about light armor again or something like that. So.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot to be said for momentum here.
Yep. So we're going to see, I think, the 4th Phoenix Ult from Tracker available of this half. He has been using it on cooldown and getting value of that every single time. They do see DRW, but no one else here, so... They're kind of just yeah, there it is. So he's just using it on cooldown.
Oh, and I was going to say, we have not seen the Astro Wall yet, so they took Tracker out quick, but they, with an excellent reply, they know this is a full push feeling, and catching them all in that hallway is huge. So slows them down and spreads them out a little bit, so they can't push as hard.
in a really good spot here, though. Oh. That was a little... Yeah, so the spectator view kind of scared me right there. I was like, whoa.
I thought there was Omen.
Oh, great job there. I really like Kinetic just dashing away. He wanted more. He really did. You could tell.
Yep. But
you
that
can't. You got to just take that one and leave.
Comes back around and considers poking around that same angle. Pebble is ready to catch him on the other side, though. We see that utility trying to clear out that
blind.
He's ready. He doesn't follow up on it.
He knows that they're all there, the numbers, so I think he just takes the blind and calls it. It's okay.
Just trying to slow things down, get that rotation around.
Prestige with Judge here.
This could be massive.
Oh, nice teleport, yeah.
Follows back in behind him, is ready for it. Judge comes back out, gets good shot off, but not follow up. Just sets it up for Pryor with the 3K to finish him off.
Great teleport there, yeah. I really thought
that teleport was
I thought that was
huge.
Wow, he had like 9 HP right there.
I thought he was gone for sure, but comes back and gets enough damage that Pryor's job is just a little point and click.
Well, I don't want to jinx it, but it is the 9-3 curse right now.
It is, and this is a nice little turnaround. That was a good.
Yeah, I mean, that was a 4 for, you know.
Yep, a quick read on a full push and a quick respond.
Yeah, it was a huge kind of, and I think maybe they're just ready for attack on this map as well. So,
and we talked about not getting greedy.
Yep.
We saw that like probably 3 times here. It teleported away right in time instead of trying to just keep following with that Judge. Just realized he was lagging too far behind. We saw Kinetic take 1 kill, even though they saw the entire family, and jumped out, gave him a second, and then started clearing up in the back.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that discipline I think is what got him the round here.
Ooh, that Molly did a lot of damage actually.
Sky took the wrong side.
Sky just decided to go through,
and she's the only one that can't be healed right now. That's a rough one. That's a rough thing about Sky is that her build is both front of pack and back of pack. So you have to decide kind of if you want to play that aggro Sky, which we talked this team obviously is, or if you want to play that supportive Sky.
They did dart, but they actually didn't see anyone, so it looks like they're going to kind of play this slow. I wonder if they're kind of, they're going to work mid here a bit.
Decent mid pressure. Spike looks like
it seems, they are kind of rotating around, and it seems like landslides are getting a little antsy here, and they're kind of just rotating full to A a little bit.
I feel like Pryor is getting real comfortable just kind of hanging out in mid, so hopefully he catches something on that. But landslides don't push very hard on the defense.
Yeah.
They really do kind of just lock it down and rotate through their own spawn. So I don't think Pryor's going to get a lot of utility out of hanging out of here.
Yeah, I think he could be playing for that kind of that post-plant cheese mid where, everyone's kind of rotating. They're not checking that.
Yeah.
They're going to go to the side. So
might just hang out here and cut them off on the rotate.
Oh, great one-ways. Connect does get a pick on the mail, actually, in that exchange.
Kind of steals it right out of Pryor's hands there. Ooh, Weisiger might.
I don't think he hurt him, though.
No, not going to see him. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
that was
wow.
a little bit too much screen time.
Yeah, Pryor got also flicked there at the end there. Pryor just, I don't know if he was trying to, he might have got a little greedy there and think there was more.
Yeah, I don't know though. That's an unconventional.
Oh,
Woo.
nice right
Wow.
click there from Prestige. Great job there. Really
Pebbles
caught
ready
him
for
off
the next
guard.
one,
Yeah.
watching his back.
2v3 here.
But there's only
I like this
two
aggression
inside.
play. Yep, I
Whoa,
would say
that
great
was
flank
nice.
there.
And we already start to see them split up. Comes back for it.
Very
One
low though.
enemy remaining.
Nice
Last
1v1 here.
player
Ooh.
standing.
Low.
Oh,
but he
wow.
clutches it
What
back
a
together.
great shot from Prestige there, just getting that flick. And he's low there, so he's like one shot away. So that's a great shot from Prestige. Clutch out the round. 4-9 now for the sides of Infernos.
And that was a 3K from Prestige again.
Yeah,
They definitely
he's
don't.
definitely turned it up. And I mean, Prestige historically in Esports Tower has been a really good player, and he also used to play for Landslides for quite a long time here. So he definitely probably has that that drive in him to be like, hey, we cannot lose to this team. So 9-4 here for the side of Infernos. Infernos are going to be bonusing, of course, so great round for them to win, especially get that momentum in the second half. You really want to win that pistol round. It makes a huge difference in terms of those rounds, especially when you're losing. Because if you can win this one, it just gives you that confidence that you kind of need to get things kind of going. Little default here. It looks like they're kind of doing the same thing that the Landsides are doing, where they split kind of that 3-2, but this time they're actually going to go to A with the 2 rather than the 3. And connecting the pick onto Tracker makes it so A side is actually open. They have one more, which is DRW, but they're playing really slow. Pryor gets a pick.
If they can take out.
Yeah, say
this-
DRW is definitely already rotating out, and so they're going to get the site here.
Yeah, they just absolutely take
Oh,
it. Oh no!
Oh, great dink, but
Wow.
unfortunately, Classic is the Classic. So
Yep.
Here.
We still see that contention on
Spike
B.
planted.
Yep.
Landslides or Infernos do not want to just give up that kind of pressure that they've created on
Yeah.
B, even though Spike is already down.
oh, great spot by
standing.
Pebble. That's an
Unreal.
Omen spot if I've ever seen one.
Ooh, would love those.
And, they've planted the bomb here, so they don't necessarily have all the time in the world here.
Yep.
So this is like Rafa just doesn't want to get cheese somewhere.
And this is such an offensive hold. Like,
Yeah.
they're preventing them from getting to the spike, getting to site. Ooh, Rafa looking for one.
They
here.
want a 0 chance that this is even close. Oh, wow.
Just great timing.
And like that, 5-9 Infernos. This is going to be the big round that I think if Infernos somehow win this, is going to be a huge shift in just overall momentum. Because I think when you have a bonus round that if you win against a full buy, especially after
Yes.
losing those 2 rounds, next thing you know, it's 9-6 and you have to full save.
Yeah.
And so I think that is usually just kind of a huge thing that you have to think about. And I mean, I think Infernos kind of have that going. They're doing a great job on attack, not really doing the same thing consistently at all. They have no idea, which way they're going and stuff like that. They played a great kind of cheeky, split last round.
Wow, talk about cheeky split. We see him throw a dart and then absolutely just ditch it. They are poking without even being there and going for a full mid push. Let's see if Icicle can catch anybody here. We're also seeing some more in mid. Ooh, yep.
Oh, yep. Oh, wow.
Spike down.
DRW just getting the picks, and he has
enemy
even
remaining.
more here.
That was just the greatest example of bait and switch that I've ever seen.
Yeah, the corner. Oh, does get 2. That's not bad. That's 2
Goodness.
Vandal Phantoms down
Yeah,
next round.
yeah. Wow, surprised. Not surprised. No, that was well played.
That was a fast round.
A beautiful bait and switch, just
Yeah.
holding that close corner while the other ones kind of peek long and then hide back. We've seen them kind of like get pushed for this. They try to go in a little bit deeper and are absolutely just taken.
Yeah, Prestige took a pretty bad angle there. He went way too wide when they
Yes.
don't have those angles
Yes.
cleared, and they didn't have a crossfire to trade as well. And at that point, you're just basically hoping that they're just not in those angles.
Yeah, a risky position for not a lot of
interesting.
reward.
Double tripped right there.
Oh, okay. And just for that gate, so are they going to give up market to let people try to take that door? I don't think so.
I didn't see Pebble. Wow. I thought I was going to see him before he shot it.
No, Pebble's got the timing down.
Infernos are really spread out here. Male gets a pick on a Rainbow. That's a good start for Landslides. Ooh, another pick on a Kinetic here.
Huge.
That's going to be a big round for Infernos if they lose here because they just full bot with the Vandal Phantoms. Ooh, Tracker just takes down
Spike
Prestige.
down
And it's a
A.
2v5 here for these side
Goodness.
Infernos.
Just a flawless start here. Tracker ready for another one.
And the
Sees
Odin,
Guzzle and plays
yeah.
through. Goodness.
He's just going on a tear with an Odin right now.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Got greedy with the ADS, but that's okay. Pebble's ready to follow it up.
Does have 2 smokes, 2 TPs, but I don't know how he's going to use that or if he wants to use that.
Oh, getting kind of pinched with utility here. That's
Great
the
dart.
That's the synergy utility I like to see. They're really closing in on Pebble here.
Yeah, you see all angles. You see
Yep,
one mid,
all three.
one, yeah,
Ooh,
one.
That's stressful.
One T. Oh, great try. Wait, they bought 2 Odins that side for
They
landslides.
did. No, well, because the Sova Odin on B.
Oh yeah, it's huge. But Tracker
That
just
time
bought
was
a
strat.
Odin and was
I was
kind of
not ready for
popping
that.
off with it.
He was
Yeah,
just kind of just flaunting.
he's buying another one.
Wow. Yeah, they do.
I think
Vandals,
he's
2 Odins, and
peeking A and just shooting through that wall. So if you try to have the advantage on him,
No
he's
more
already
charges
shooting there.
left.
Yeah.
And so you're taking a lot of damage when you're coming out.
No, he did not like getting fast clicked there with
Yeah.
the peak. So he's ready to punish anyone that wants to just hold that.
It's 11-5 for the side of landslides here. Infernos need to get kind of things started here if they want to keep it going. That's a cool shock dart.
Wow.
That's a fire dart for sure.
That's a prior dart for sure. And
That was a Vega, actually. That was a Vega lineup. That was
Ooh.
great. That's a cool dart. Flashed.
Oh!
Oh, he tried.
Oh,
he tried.
Sure did. That 180
Oh,
on the.
Kinetic had a flank too, but gets taken down.
Goodness, so much action.
A lot of gunfights lost that the Infernos desperately need to
just-
win.
These one-on-ones that they're trying so hard. I mean, that chamber was just 180 the flash accidentally. Saw one and tried to get off a shot. Didn't happen. Ooh. Tight there. Pebble could have read through that. Is trying
Oh,
to.
he shot a little too early.
Man, those.
Wow.
I just don't think those sheriffs were in the right hands.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Match
right there
point.
was
Like,
kind of hard for anything to happen there, honestly.
Prestige and Pebble just did not do great with those sheriffs.
And
Flat,
12-5 here, so at the very least, the Infernos are going to have to win, what, 7 rounds in a row here if they want to go to overtime.
7
That's not even to
overtime.
win it. That's to go to overtime.
Yep.
And Landslide just needs this 1 round, so
Yeah.
going to be a, huge kind of comeback if Infernos want at least to stay in this game at all.
You want to play?
Oh,
Let's
yep.
play.
2 to 4 is coming out.
Uh-huh.
Kind of holding those angles, the offense, too. Does get 1. That's a great start.
Ready for the next ones.
Oh!
Takes a little bit of time, but it's worth it.
Yeah, so you kind of let that Phoenix go by when he went across. He said, okay. And then, male peak just a little too early. So now 5v3 is a good spot for the Infernos to be in. This is what they want to be in.
Infernos are taking it nice and slow, being very careful, letting this kind of slow down and just let it be a 5-3 instead of trying to push that momentum too hard. Hopefully this tripwire gets a little cheeky.
Mm.
We'll have to see. They do have a jet that could float that I know love to move through.
Oh, if only the dog just went through. Okay, he does pop the trip. That would have had the door,
Here,
the switch.
found you. Cage
Rafa
trigger.
does have ult.
Oh,
yeah.
That's huge.
Wow, my angle down.
That gives you confidence to move right in.
Oh, yeah. So Vega had an
close, Odin.
opportunity, but unfortunately does go down.
Sorry, we've got another one in the bank. It's able to take one out. Goes up the second, just too far. Oh, that was
Prestige
actually
with
one
a
for
3K. Yeah.
with the double assist. Man, Tracker had been around.
That's great 2 to 4. So they made a lot of, marks there. We do have the Omen ult, which is really kind of a fun ult on offense and defense, honestly.
Yeah, no, it's a really fun.
Especially
ult.
when you're taking sides here for A, you can play those so many different angles faster. It's like a jet dash on a jet and stuff, but you can do it right away.
I usually think of it more as an info manipulation or a spike moving ult and less of a kill catching ult,
Yeah.
unless you catch a really sneak position
Yeah.
change that gets you like a showstopper kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. So hopefully we can see that well utilized. Prior letting us know that a bow and arrow may be old fashioned, but sometimes.
Oh, it doesn't
old
actually
ways are
see
best.
him. Yep.
Nope. Doesn't, but it lets them know that they're having an aggressive hold on B, if any. So
6 more rounds the Inferno have to win here if they want to tie up the game.
6 more rounds in a row.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, not just 6 rounds total, but in a row.
6 in a row to stay on the board. 8 in a row.
Loses
if they wanna take it.
it's over. Yeah, so.
So the pressure is on, and Infernos are looking to play nice and slow, really check their angles here. And Landslides are okay to let that happen. Landslides know that the win con is to spend time right now, so they're not. They will not be pushing up.
Seekers are from DRW. Decides not to use them at the moment here. Does not hear anything mid, but is he at peak?
That was a little bit slow.
Yeah, so he just wasn't ready for that. Just wide peeks and kind of goes for it. Probably
Nice
gets a
double
pick,
peek
yeah.
right here onto the tree, hoping to catch
I've
one or
got
two.
your trail.
Ooh, those
Seekers from
coming out
Infernos. That's a
now.
huge Seekers here. Yep. They're actually to back up
Yeah.
due to the Seekers. They're not even
really
just
pushing them
Yeah,
out.
they just don't want to shoot them. They're just actually to take it back all the way.
So they hand it right over.
Yeah.
And those are some good smokes, really setting up a nice hold.
My guess is they want to just retake as a team.
Yeah.
They're saying, all right, guys, you know what? It's not worth it to just kind of hold that angle against 4. Let's just recoup, and then let's go from there.
Yeah, looks like they're all going to take the same push in. Let's see if they can get ready for it. Pryor might be able to catch 1 or 2 here. He's not really angled in the right spot for it.
Yeah, backs out.
See a little Odin battle here through the smoke.
I don't think Tracker's going to see him, but...
Pryor. Oh, Pryor, just press it.
Yep.
Wow, wakes up, takes one.
Oh, the
not breaking
ADS,
that.
yeah.
That ADS on the Odin is killing people, and the rest of those were just smoke walk-ins. And Infernos take another
Great
much
utility
needed
usage
round.
from Infernos, though.
Just looking for another 5 in a row.
Just 5 more in a row. You've
5
won
in a
2 in a row, so keep it going.
Landslide said 5 in a row.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it that way, that is true. They have won 5 in a row. Tracker with 23 kills, really just kind of popping off here. But the thing is, I really do think Phoenix loses a lot of value on that defense here. And not only that, I think the Tracker not using a lot of his utility to the fullest extent is actually punishing now. Because when he was offensing, he was honestly just using his team's utility and just using pure gunplay.
No, I feel
we
like
have not seen any flashes from him.
No curveballs.
Not one wall.
Yeah, I've not
Neither of them.
Never seen a wall. Curveballs, I haven't seen one on screen, and I only saw 2 good mollies that I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I think he's just aiming. That's okay. I'm just saying, but like I think in order to win this game, to close it out, you're gonna need to use some utility.
Yeah, being an aim god really helps you, which in turn can help your team, but directly helping your team by creating good utility force.
Yeah,
that's just huge, and hopefully we can see that change to really clutch.
Because he does get really good value out of his ult. I will say he does a great job with that.
He does, but I think that's again just because it allows him to play more aggressively, which is what he does best. Ooh, I see you're ready to take him. Just a little bit too slow without being able to lace back over.
That's a huge pick too. If you get that pick,
oh, that would have been massive.
Yep, unfortunately misses. And Prestige gets a pick on the mail. That's just things that you don't want to keep seeing when you're inside landslides. Pebble gets Tracker. Yeah, so right there he just dry peeks it. He's got nothing to help him out there. And when you double peek that, it's really hard to kind of do anything.
Starting to set up a good post-fight scenario here, letting us have a teleport back to Jet if we need it.
The RW has an op here. It's going to be really hard to kind of peek here as a Sky because you don't have the options like Jet does to kind of play aggressively and dash away to safety and get that one pick. You just kind of have to peek it.
Yeah, and we're not seeing them go super long, too, which is something I would recommend with the op.
Oh, yeah, and there it is. Rainbow down. Rafa goes down, actually. And sorry, Pebble gets down. Rafa. Prestige gets a pick.
That's a nice one for Prestige.
Oh.
He does have ult, though.
Online. Oh, we might see him use it. He's got to use it. There you go.
Last player standing.
Oh, wow, he actually gets him.
Vega's moving aggressive for it, though. He might take him out, no problems. Now he's going to run back to the defuse. Oh, no.
He stopped it, yeah.
That is so good. So that's just an outro and pulls us econ down.
Man, I mean, the crazy thing is Rafa stuck it when there was 2 shock darts going out. Like, I don't know. I think it's crazy you died to shock dart there. I think you have to die to ult. Actually, no, he did die to ult.
Yeah, he did die to ult.
But I think you have to wait. Like, wait for your teammate to go.
You have time, yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, especially when your teammate, and if comms were sweaty like they should be, the guy could be saying, hey, I can dodge this in the hallway. Let me go.
Well, I think even just like, hey, man, I die in 1 shot.
Yeah.
So I can't get this half. So, I mean, that's just well played there from the side of Infernos, though.
Hey,
Vega has these great lineups where we see a double shock dart, but, Vega sees those. The Pryor getting those done. Oh, yeah, he's doing this.
What?
Oh, that missed, yeah.
I don't think that was,
We saw that beforehand, and I'm guessing it was a double bounce kind of thing, but he said, oh, wow, Tracker, that's not a Bucky spot.
Yeah, Tracker.
He's using those,
a little bit surprised there.
Flashes, though.
Nice. That's huge. Yep. No.
Okay.
I don't want to say wasted ult, but...
I mean, he got information.
He had that when he fired off the first Bucky shot. And if anything, him not moving back to the side is a bad run. I definitely would have used that smoke screen to move out of the way.
Oh, yeah, he had a wall.
And really caught him there.
Oh, Rainbow has a good flash. Doesn't. Oh, the other side.
My goodness. Oh, can he get through there?
Oh, Kinetic just takes it for you, says Rainbow. If you're not going to do him, I'll get it.
Yeah, Kinetic. Rainbow, you got to finish your food there.
Yeah, Rafa and DRW. DRW using the Marshall.
Oh, my goodness.
Rainbow making sure his DPI gets high to all those corners.
Hey, you pay for the whole mouse pad, you got to use it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
All right.
Got those
corners
desk mouse
have been
pads.
thoroughly checked.
This would be a hard retake from landslides, but I mean, I think you just kind of have to try to do your best. I mean, Inferno's eco is getting pretty good here, so
a decent initiator and some utility could come in from. Ooh,
they're at a huge, they're at a huge gun disadvantage though. Yeah.
One. Prior absolutely shuts it down.
9-12 here for the inside of the Infernos. I mean, they really said win 7, no problem.
Yep. Yeah, they definitely took that tactical pause to hit some Flintstones gummy vitamins and get their heads back into the game. They're doing excellent here and just need a...
Guys, time out. I have to have my vitamins. I have not taken my daily. Takes it, and then there you go.
Pops off.
It's the new G Fuel.
The new G Fuel. Prestige has
not endorsed.
Gummy vitamins. No.
Tracker with 24 kills still. Rafa, 21 kills. Kind of popping off there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they know where that is. Oh, that was really cool.
Ooh.
Kinetic mid here. This would be a huge kill to kill Tracker. Tracker's really aggressive here. Oh, and Pebble gets him. He's just playing way too aggressive with no utility.
That molly came out, but that was just to push people back, and it didn't push him back that far, considering he used it as a doorway and not a corner.
Oh, great jump from DRW. Hunter's Fury coming out here.
Kinetic playing really aggro onto this flash here.
Great
I
jumping.
don't think they know how close
he's
that
just
is.
going.
That Cloudburst kind of gives it up, though, starting to push back in, and we see them move back from it.
That's his teammate.
All the utility coming back for it. Yeah, that's rough.
I think Kinetic have gotten hit by his own teammates' Hunter's Fury shock darts way more than you think. Oh, Kinetic is just going to get this,
Absolutely free.
Why are you walking forward like that? I don't know. I think when you're an operator like that and you're defending, I think there's just no way you're walking forward like that.
Defense operator shouldn't be in Garden ever.
I think it's fine looking at Cat, but I don't know why you're walking forward. Why aren't you playing the left side of that and just holding the angle?
Yeah, you should get, playing Cat and playing Garden are different to me. She was deep in the Garden, like moving out from Heaven. That, I don't think we're seeing enough ADS.
Yeah, and we're going to see a Rafa pause, a.k.a. the Landsides are going to pause because they have just lost like 7 rounds in a row, and at this point you definitely know that players get tilted. I mean, when you're 12-6 and you're like, okay, guys, this is easy. Win
close it up.
12-7. Okay, next one 8-9, and then you're like, okay, now it's 12-10 and nothing's happening here,
rough.
and we probably have to save. So okay, guys, what do we have to do? And then usually just takes a pause. Okay, guys, let's calm down here.
Yep.
What are we winning? They're also just playing really aggressive, like that Tracker mid play. There's just no way you need to make that play.
Yeah, no, people are, like you're saying, just getting tilted. Yeah. Where he like throws a molly out, and he's like, all right, I have space, and then starts pushing in. Then they lose their top frag.
And I think the thing is when you're top fragging sometimes and you're feeling it, sometimes when you get in these really frustrating situations, you're like, I have to make the play.
Yeah.
I got to get something started. And so you're pushing out on defense, and these guys are just ready for it.
Yeah, you think that one little 3K could save lives. Wow, that was the fly cam journey of my life right there.
Okay, Vega is getting really aggressive here with what we're kind of talking about. I mean, he's just really aggressive. He's pushing out. They have no idea where they are. Okay, gets one.
Does get one, but man.
Oh, look at that, got 2 in return. The second one, Rafa's falling behind Vega for no, like, I actually don't know why.
They found my trap.
But they do it anyways. Now it's a 4v3 here for the side of Infernos. They win this round. They're 1 away. Kinetic gets a pick on a Tracker. Now has the operator in his hand, who Kinetic in the past has done fantastic with this, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
DRW
wow,
kind
and they have a free sight. They just walk right on. They're able to set right up.
That's because the 2 from sight pushed out.
And they took one off on mid, so all they have left is a controller and an initiator to move on.
Yeah, great job from Prior, just playing that aggression. They know that it's a save round, so they're using. Great shot though.
A second one's just not going to happen.
Good try there, but you know, gets one. 11-12. Landsides are Infernos are 1 round away from going to overtime after ending the half 9-3.
Oh, unreal.
They are so dead.
Yep, and Prestige could use that, you know, 2 to force, of course. Great job to use it, and now they're going to have kind of 2 ops ready to go for that attack, play those long angles. And the thing is, though, is Infernos are kind of just now like, what isn't working, what are we using here?
That works.
Because I think if you're Infernos, you can play just default. You can just play standard, fan out.
You can, yeah.
I mean, Landsides have been pushing every round. You have no reason to just kind of rush somewhere.
No, Landsides were keeping their composure and doing really well early on of not pushing out. But even look at this right now. We have 4 people in mid. Well, one of them's long, but he's really pushing up.
Yeah, and the thing is Vega, if you push out, he's looking there, and you have the trip from Prestige.
Yeah. Now, we've seen some aggressive first bloods that really changed the course of the round, but we've also seen those turn right around and lose 2 on your own team. So
he misses the shot, and Pebble gets him down. That's a great start from the Infernos. That's just what they needed.
And
Right
that
there.
tour de force, hoping to get some more utility out of that.
Some sprays. Rafa kind of knows what's going on over there.
Yeah, Landslide's kind of felt that blow. They're starting to back up, but they all kind of lean straight to A, and Infernos haven't even made their decision yet. So I don't know where that read came from. Another one.
Okay,
Prestige with the tour de force on the mail.
Vega in a good spot here, though. They did not see him get in that area.
Kind of just takes the path of least resistance here. Now they've got 2 kills on that side and are starting to move back in.
Oh, he's vulnerable.
Vega's
30
in a good
seconds
spot.
left.
Might be able to take one. Yep, doesn't go after that. You can still hear the dog. You know that Sky's not moving.
I think Vega's going for a big play with 2 of them. Oh,
There
no
isn't a second one, and he doesn't. He
way.
shoots. They don't even hear it, though. They don't turn back around. He has a chance to take He's not
Okay,
gonna
gets
take
2.
Player standing.
Rainbow able to
man.
get around that.
Hey.
Goodness.
Now.
That was just rough, and not a very good
They-
read.
He could have delayed that, though. If he kills Sky with the bomb, like with the spike there, that can delay the entire round.
Oh, yeah. Dropping that in that pinch
Because
point
all
right
the rest
there
of them were in tree.
and owning that side.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they'd have to walk back out into
I mean,
him when
granted, he
has
doesn't
utility.
know that, but when he's dogging like that, oh, man, he's so vulnerable.
And to change your mind, because if you let them pass and try to go for the second one, then you kind of have to commit to that, too. But didn't. Then shot
Okay,
it.
it's still 1v2 here, though. Rafa can definitely win this. Rafa,
One enemy
yeah, he
remaining.
takes 1.
Okay.
This
A
is to either
1v1.
go overtime or to win.
Huge. Rafa right on top of Spike. Decides to go for a little poke. Might try to get to the half. That flash comes out. Able to 180 and takes the kill. Time to spare.
Does he have time?
Yep, he's good.
Oh, my gosh. I
Wild.
mean,
Defenders win.
Barely cut that.
that's probably the
overtime off.
biggest sigh you've heard from them.
Oh, jeez.
You know, going out alone can only get you so far. Ultimately, if you want to increase your chances of success, you have to level up your teaming skills. We just saw in that last game where just both teams going back-to-back there, multiple, just really shows how talented they are. And Esports Tower really takes the time to create teams of well-matched teammates. I'd like to give it a shout to Coach Halter, and if those watching haven't checked out esports clubs, you should. It's a fast track to rank up. And we kind of see the standings to see how these guys got here. With, you know, kind of the 2 games they had. The Infernos beat the Everest and Landslides beat the Quakes. Now it's 1-1 in the series for Landslides and Infernos. An insane map overall. It was crazy back and forth. They almost brought it back, but at the very end, Landslides pulled ahead. This Game 3 will be on Bino, which will be a really great map to play on, and we will go to break, and so we'll be right back. Do not go anywhere.
Visit NationalGuard.com to begin your guard adventure.
Here are a couple lessons I've learned over the years. Friendships come in all shapes and sizes. And always buckle up. Seatbelts save lives. That's a rule we can all live by.
Welcome back to this week's broadcast of the Esports Tower Rumble in Valorant. We are broadcasting from the Boise State Game Pants Esports Arena, and welcome back to the Esports Tower Spring Rumble Week 1. The Landslides won Game 2 on Ascent and are forced to a Game 3 on Bind, who will come out on top and be crowned our first champion of the spring season. I am your host, Brandon Red Hot's Cozy Ansik, and joining me to call the action, of course, is Greg Old Soul Smith. And Greg, I'm going to hit you with a different question than usual.
I'm ready.
Who do you think takes the series?
Oh my goodness, that's a tricky one.
Yeah, I'm going to ask, who do you think takes the series?
I'm going to give it to Landslides.
You think so?
I am. They were so close, and if they had another big round like they were having earlier, just right there at the 12-6, they could have just flushed it away.
Absolutely. And I'm going to go with the Infernos because I think bringing it back like that really gives you some confidence of, hey, you know what? Let's just start off a little better, do little things differently, and we can make it happen.
Yeah, what determination.
Exactly. And, of course, we want to take a moment to congratulate all of the Esports Tower Club members who have graduated from the clubs and have been offered scholarships across the country. Over the last 3 months, Esports Tower clubs have received over $1.6 million in scholarship awards. These students have not only worked hard on their in-game play, but worked hard academically and have earned these scholarship opportunities. We could not be more excited and proud to see all the opportunities these players are getting. And that is Esports Tower. They do a great job, and it's love to see these good games, especially these games going on right now. And it's nothing better than playing something and getting rewarded for something you like. So, you know, I think it's a double whammy and stuff like that. I mean, I'd love to play in Esports Tower when I was in high school to get potential for scholarships.
I wish we had that around.
Stream time and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's incredible to watch.
It really is a good program.
And we've seen these players really grow as well. I mean, these games have been incredible these last couple of weeks. I mean, compared to the winter season, the spring has been awesome. I mean, all these players are close games and stuff like that. I mean, last game was, you know, 13-11 after bringing it back however many games. I mean, it takes a lot of mental willpower that even, I think, college players and stuff don't have.
Sometimes, yeah.
I mean, honestly, and sometimes pro players, it takes a lot too. So mental is a very big thing in terms of these games, and for these guys to really not give up and, you know, take it back is insane to see, and I think this game is going to be a really good game as well. I think Bind is a really fun map, and obviously it's one of the OGs, so people have the most practice on it, of course.
Yeah,
so.
And a lot of practice with these old players. That's one thing that I really like this patch has changed, is that we start to see, you know, old school strats coming back into action, and a lot of the old maps, like the original 3, just we see some crazy stuff on, because you get kind of like, you know, end of the first year things like Killjoy, but you also have beginning of first year things like Rays are still active, and the Omen is huge right now. So there's totally different comps can be taken on.
Yeah, it's a lot of comps in general always. I think it just comes down to what you practice on it. And it is time for a winner-take-all Game 3 in our grand finals. The Landslides tied things up with a Marathon Game 2. Can they pull off the reverse sweep? Or can the Inferno settle down and close things out in Game 3? And it's just, like I said, we've been kind of talking about, it's hopefully going to be a great game. I can honestly foresee some really different comps here. I think the Infernos obviously like to pick with that chamber, whereas the Landslides like that more Cypher pick. And, of course, both are really good on this map. The Tour de Force gets a lot of value as well, with a lot of great op spots as well, and I could see Kinetic kind of pulling out the op more on this map comparatively to the Ascent, because I think there's just a lot more angles you can kind of play on. So, like I said, we'll see the Kinetic play on the Jet, and Rainbow KO is looking hovered, and I hope that's locked in.
Ooh, that'd be so nice. See what we get.
The Riot Zero.
The Riot Zero.
Yeah, so you gotta give it a couple seconds when Riot Zero happens.
Rainbow just playing with us there.
And we're going to see kind of both Astras. Astra is still just absolutely great on this map with all their utility and the stuff that she can do, because it makes Hookah so hard to take.
Oh, goodness.
And we're going to see, honestly, Inferno's going with a really aggressive comp.
Oh, yeah, look at that. I mean, Tracker and Weisiger are obviously super aggressive to begin with, but beyond that, Rafa is still on that really aggressive initiator, which I could see that's fair considering that we have a similar feel coming from the Raze and the Jet and the KO. KO is also a really aggressive initiator, so I would not be surprised if we see another huge half for Landslides and then a huge turnaround for Infernos to take the other half as well.
Yep, absolutely.
And we talked about comfortability earlier, though, too. Infernos think that Bind is actually their best map, so we may see a lot of comfortable aggression from Infernos on this map that we maybe didn't see as much of in the last one.
The one thing I really want to see, though, is Pryor's actually on this Raze, and I don't think we've ever seen Pryor play Raze. He's usually that Sova player that we've always kind of seen. We've seen him play a little bit of, he's played Sentinels in the past a little bit, but never Duelist and Raze. Raze at that, I mean, Raze is a very high mechanical champion. I mean, her blast back and stuff take a lot to get rid of, like, you know, used to and stuff like that, so.
Ooh. Some early eyesight.
A lot of damage for both teams here on that 1v1 there.
Goodness.
And the one thing I do want to see is I want to see Infernos use this KO together. It takes a lot of communication to use those flashes and silences. And, you know, Rainbow gets a pick onto Vega right away. That's huge. Kind of holding that guarding area, getting really greedy. Huge flash here. Yeah, flashes himself. Flashes 3, gets 1. That's not bad. 1v2 for Rainbow there.
Yep.
Pryor just kind of spamming.
And the information for that, wow, is huge because they can line right up on that long angle that's kind of hard to run away from. You kind of have to commit to that or waste time to move out. So
Prestige is playing this cheeky spot here to the right. Oh, he's in there. Wow.
Goodness.
Man, I will say Chamber headshots with his, like, Sheriff, you know, thing is awesome.
Yep.
Dude, there's so many times where I'll be in games and these Chambers do not hit shots. But when that Sheriff comes out of their own, boom, you're instantly on the screen gone.
So satisfying.
And so great round from Infernos coming out with, you know, pretty convincing pistol round. Granted, obviously pistol rounds don't just win the game instantly for you. But I think pistol rounds are very important. There was the other day where V1, there's a guy in V1 who was talking about it. He's like, the biggest thing that, you know, was kind of hindering us on these losses they had in Challengers was these pistol rounds. They lost every pistol round. And I think that just makes a big difference. Oh, Pryor's playing.
Pryor might get mad.
He didn't. This one. I don't think he was seen because they would have been starting to spam that wall.
Yeah, I think they were. They might be ready for it, though.
Oh, great peek. Oh, he had a...
Dang. Goes
Pryor
for the switch.
had
that was
a
shorty.
Spectre.
Yeah, no, he was... not anymore. Looks like Landslides might be able to bonus up a tiny bit with that one, get something from it. But Kinetic takes Tracker out, which is huge. Also, low damage onto Sky there. Can't heal herself. Yeah, we kind of have 2 healers, depending on how you want to look at it on the Landslide side.
Yeah, true. I guess you can kind of, one heals themselves and the other one can kind of heal the other team.
The one thing I don't like about Inferno's pick onto KO, and now this isn't, you know, a very strong statement, but Landslide's gunplay is very comfortable.
Yeah.
They're very comfortable with one-on-one gunplay, and when KO effectively turns you into a CSGO player, it's...
I think the biggest thing is not just the silence, though, but KO's flashes are insanely good. I mean, you can really not dodge them no matter how you really try. They have those angles that are just really good.
Yes.
And Vega is popping everything on site here.
Yep, they're effectively a Skydog right now, and it lets all of the defense know they need to fly right over.
Player standing.
Honestly, Landside's getting plant there is kind of ideal. It gets them enough, you know, a little bit more utility money and stuff. So next round they can get full util, full guns.
Yeah.
And overall, I think, you know, 4 for 0 on a bonus round is ideal. So you have 4 guns for next round, and that's fine. I mean, Pryor, for some reason, went with the shorty Chiefs play, and they kind of, I think they saw him. I can't fully believe, but they did read him at the end of the day.
I feel like they did because I usually, admittedly, they were walking slow, so they knew that there was a chance. But I don't really ever check that.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of how he peeked it, too. He was kind of baiting that shorty shot.
Yeah, but the quick switch onto the, I'm surprised. He really wanted that shorty kill right there.
Absolutely, and we're going to see 2-0 for these side Infernos. Landslide's going to be buying those Phantoms/Vandals, of course, getting that advantage, whereas, you know, Infernos going to have to play these cheekier kind of angles. We're going to see a judge here from Pryor. Used his blast pack, I think, there. Maybe wrong button, but I don't know. DRW gets a pick on a Kinetic. That's huge right away. DRW can kind of get in those entries. See a lineup? Nope. They've been cool, though.
Thinking about it, yeah. That would have been a sick lineup.
They do have the KO, but I can definitely see them using it for next round when they have kind of those guns. The biggest thing that the KO can do is really mess up the Reyna player or, you know, the Sky or the Killjoy especially and stuff like that. Yeah,
that's huge.
I think that's huge. Like, you get that silence, and next thing you know, they don't have anything. Like, they can't really use their utility where, you know, other members might not matter as much. Because when you're Empress as Reyna, you still actually get, like, the attack speed. You just can't reset. Oh, wow. Great grenade.
Yeah, and if Weisiger wasn't baiting that push, if they actually played up on that Lear, that paint shells would have taken him out. So Rainbow here might be going slime, might be able to actually take out 2 or 3 here if they can get around this corner.
They know. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Mail was ready for him.
Yeah. Great job on Mail kind of peeking that.
That is huge. I don't think Prestige will be able to move up on that. Pryor's trying to come around the other side.
There's a
Might
Judge.
catch 1 or 2 in the hallway here, but yeah, a Judge is a rough spot to be in. That Killjoy is just ready for him.
Ooh.
Oh, my
Oh, he does
Last
dink him,
player
but
standing.
Tracker
mad.
also there. He has the swine skin. Yeah, that doesn't reach that far.
Yep. And if they repeat
And now
this,
they're not going to push him because they know he's a Judge. There's no way.
Nope. They're definitely going long. That Killjoy flew out of there. So, not a lot of great.
Yeah, the one thing I don't understand is Tracker used his blast packs at the beginning of the round. I think it was maybe either he was trying to
Pryor?
Yeah, he was trying to either blast pack or something like that, and he messed it up, or he just accidentally hit it. Because blast pack there actually probably gets you like maybe 1 in cubby there.
Yeah.
Just because you're going so fast, it's really hard to be able to hit you like that. But I don't know. Okay, now this should be the first true round, as I like to call it, besides pistol round, of course, where it's equal now with the Phantoms and Vandals in each team, full util. So this is a big round for each team to win, to kind of get that start going in their favor. The Infernos have the KO ult. I think you want to use that either when you're kind of stopping a push or looking for a retake. But I think maybe that's why KO's playing long now, so he can kind of go through TP and play through that flank area, if it does happen to go A. Aster Smoke's going down.
Obscuring vision. Concealment.
Oh, big silence. I think he got the smokes off though. Tracker gets prestige, and they're just gonna TP.
Yeah.
And go back.
Yeah, just walk right out.
And all 3 members of Infernos were going to B now, and
It looks like they're gonna keep pushing on B.
I don't think they heard all of them.
Yeah.
Because they were pretty far away.
Yeah,
so.
they were, and I don't think that they got enough utility either to say for sure, but they're all set up here. Tracker's ready for him on the back here. Pebble moving all the stars over.
I like that. Just not playing greedy, kind of holding it. DRW gets a pick on to Pebble right away, gets that heal.
Huge. Pryor hopefully watching his heaven here,
Kinetic.
so we got one thinking about it.
The Tracker definitely sees him, but
a little bit.
oh, nice.
Wow.
Fire gets 1.
Last
He has no
player
utility, though.
standing.
Yeah. I don't know where Pryor's utility is going.
Is he using it real early?
Yeah, it seems like he never has blast packs on him, but who knows?
He might be trying to use those as kind of an early round updraft or early round shadow step to just try to get into better positions for an early hold, but I don't see those.
Yeah,
I don't see the fruits of that labor.
Well, we're going to see 3 ults on the side of landslides. We know that they know that Infernos are actually saving this time, buying down, so they actually have a huge advantage with that. You know, the Empress, they got the run-it back, and they got the Seekers all ready to go. I think the Empress is definitely really good to pop, especially with the run-it back. They're really low, kind of. Yeah, I like that. I like to just kind of pop those ults. You don't want to save them too long. You want to win this round really bad. This is a big round.
Ooh, a good one from Tracker. Almost got a second one. That paint shell's fired off is good for space taking.
Double flash. And he's not going to have time. Goes back to, of course, Spotty.
Yeah.
Still has full armor, which is nice. Ooh, Kinetic has a good spot here.
Wow. I am surprised that...
oh, they don't push out, though.
No, they don't. And now that turret's an issue. They're pushing back up.
Oh,
Ooh, right before the
wow.
flash is able to take one out.
And the Molly couldn't go off. Ooh, Rafa gets a kill into Pebble.
Kinetic force
4v3.
That
Yeah.
Molly. Oh, sees 2. Just moves too quickly into uncontested territory. Now these other 2 have got to slide in, and this might be a decent time to use that ult.
I think it's hard, though, because he doesn't have the guns or like the power to. I mean, he doesn't end up really doing anything at the end of the day unless they get like a kill. If they can get 1 kill, maybe 1 or 2, then they can pop it, but they don't really have the utility, I guess, to get in this spot here.
Ooh, Rafa, that's important information. Hopefully they can double peek this right
Oh,
here.
player
Oh,
standing.
a dink or
Yeah.
2, but that is rough.
And DRW just gets 2 right there. 2-3. Side of in landslides, though.
Nothing crazy, yeah.
They go up now, so that's not bad. But now, once again, full buys from each team, kind of running it back here. We do have the K ult still up in the Seekers. I definitely see the Seekers being used this round, especially if you're going to B, because it eliminates a lot of those cheese spots you don't have to worry about. Kind of clear Yuha or Hookah, it can clear kind of that cubby area, so you don't have to worry about that. Elbow, those cheese spots next to elbow, so I think Secrets are really good here. Also, I think a good KO ult could come in effect here, just because obviously you get stimmed up too, so it helps you win those gunfights. And he is okay. Wow, I was gonna say, if he peeks that, he might just go down instantly. I don't think he saw anyone though. They haven't heard anyone though, so Pryor is going to kind of go with his instinct here, going to rotate early because they don't hear anything A, and usually kind of hear something A within the first couple of seconds if it does happen.
Yeah, the doors are just right there.
Oh, they do. Pryor sees one. Oh, great molly.
Pryor.
Great grenade, too. Wow, that did a lot of damage.
Tracker finally with that wall. Should be able to run through, but doesn't take it. Goes back for the ult orb, and they're all under fire.
Yeah, good sky heal.
Yep.
Yep. Gonna go with that
Not a bad
rotate.
call.
Now this is gonna be a really good KO opportunity. If he gets back to site, he can ult. They can stop all of them and shut them down. And he can basically bait for his team, get information. Oh, Kinetic, great shot immediately.
Ooh. Able to take the first half.
Oh yeah, there it is. KO ult coming out here, silencing everyone. They can't really do anything here, so and throw the knife at him. He's double silencing him. Vega gets one. Yep, and Rainbow gets. That's a great KO ult. That's what kind of I was talking about with those retakes. KO ult with retake is really good because then it just forces the entire enemy team, especially before they plant. They can't play that post plant if you don't plant bombs.
I think it was more important to them to lose less players though, because they were so tight on Cred's last round.
Yeah.
Taking that round was huge and makes this one a lot easier because man, they even had light shields on Pebble last round.
You know, it's one thing to win a round, but if you have one alive or two alive, I mean, it definitely hurts. So the more you have up there, especially that eco, where you know landslides can fall by this round as well.
Yes, yeah.
So I'd honestly expect a landslides KO ult kind of attack here with the Dissipate, kind of slicing him and then using that KO ult to kind of take the site. And I think she's going to try to get Bathroom hold and then ult from there.
Okay, let's see it.
Seekers are still up, though. I don't know if they're kind of saving that spot for a specific thing for attack for Seekers. They have like a plan they've practiced, but kind of want to see that being used here. Dissipate used kind of
I like that wall.
gone.
Yeah.
They didn't use too much of it. I guess they're just kind of using it to reposition here onto A, which is very fair. But they're not going to be anything. They're going all short right now. All 5 members are short.
Real slow.
Great silence.
Let's do the push
Oh,
in.
sorry, blind. Ooh, Vega gets one to Prestige right away.
Wow.
Oh.
Tracker doesn't even want to hear it.
Man, the KJ ult goes down and they're already gone.
Yeah.
But they get sight unless I think it's good to just make sure you really want to win this round. You want to guarantee those rounds. You don't want to just kind of hold things and hope that something else happened.
Yeah, first half doesn't guarantee the whole.
Ooh.
Tracker ready to take this one out right as it lands.
Yep.
Nice.
And silence.
Tracker just some intimidation fire getting ready, but Pebble and Rainbow are up on top.
Great
Takes
peek
one.
there, by the way. That was just some really good gameplay.
Tracker with the 3K ready for another.
Ooh.
Gets one off.
And Tracker just has some really good gunplay mechanics.
He
I mean,
does.
his game sense, like we've talked about him not using those flashes and wall maybe to the full extent, but his gunplay and overall game sense is really not right. It's not even close this game.
Yeah, no.
I mean, he has the jiggle peek angles perfect. He's shooting one, getting information. He's just aiming really well. I mean, he's doing a really great job with it. I think that's why maybe that's the Phoenix that complements him. He can use that ult to kind of use it. He doesn't have to use his utility where jets and stuff like that you have to use your dashes and smokes. Raze is really hard with the blast pack and stuff like that. And I think he probably is just like, you know what? I'm kind of more of a CS style player.
Yeah, where
so,
the utility really augments the play instead of being integrated into the play style. So yeah, because his jiggle mechanics are really good. His jiggle peeking, he's tap firing.
Oh yeah.
His counter strafing is solid too.
Absolutely.
He's good at crouching after the third bullet, knowing the spray patterns. Like he's comfortable with that.
Absolutely. We're seeing 4-3. This is a close game back and forth here. Landslide's up 4. Here comes the Raze ult that I like to see. Nothing happens. Unfortunately, yeah.
Wow. Look at that aggression absolutely punished. We see one off on either side, but
ooh, wow. Pryor went really aggressive there. He shut the ult pretty fast, but
did, yeah, trying to get a really big one. Oh, Connect greedy for the gun.
Yeah, so Connect got the gun, you know, where you kind of just like, ooh,
caught
there's a coin on the ground. Yeah. Shiny coin on the ground.
Bringing it to a 2-3, and that ult might seal it up if used correctly. Definitely going to clear some spaces. He's running right to the back of the site there. They see him. That's
what I want to see. I really enjoy Phoenixes who do this. They use that ult, get the space. They know they haven't seen anyone. They use the molly at the end of it, so it stalls them. They can get the space back.
Using the molly at the end of it really secures what you've seen to be true. Because if they just run in and then are teleported all the way back at bathroom,
they can just go back into.
They just shuffle.
Yeah, exactly.
So a good call there.
Yeah. Grenade. Oh, great spot there. It actually peaked. Oh, a lot of damage to Pebble there. Yeah,
really
that was wow.
Made easy pickings for Tracker.
Oh,
speaking of which,
classic kill. Male's 1 HP.
Oh man, sneeze on Male. And
yeah, literally 1 HP.
Ooh, catches the elbow off Vega. Wants to take care of this thing. Loses a bit of health because of it. Vega's ready to move in after that, but the flash is ready to cover him.
That
Takes
was
the
a
gun.
good flash,
That was cheeky. That was smooth. Oh.
Oh, double peek. That is
Wow.
exactly what we want to see
That
from the
was
landslides. That's good communication. That is what you want to see in terms of by the just book.
Because otherwise, Male has no chance.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's by the book right there. Double peek, 1, 2, 3 countdown, boom, you're both
yeah,
there.
The 1, 2, 3 countdown
Yeah.
is definitely what happened there.
I gotta visit the
And the thing is, even if he goes up for Male with one shot, he's forced to flick across his screen to the other one. So.
Oh, yeah. Which is huge because now we are at 3-5. So
We
starting
do
to get
have
up close to
the
half.
tour de force popped by Prestige.
Already.
Yeah, and he's probably going to kind of hold, he's probably going to aggressively hold this garage. And if he can get a pick here, that's huge.
Oh, speaking of aggressive hold.
Yeah, I would say no
out
utility
there.
use. He's just, he's looking for 2.
Wow. Just slow walks into it without the angle advantage.
And
that is
Pryor's
wild.
playing really aggressive in Cubby
Goodness.
here.
Yeah, they are actually playing this really well. Defensive aggression is something we talked about a little bit
I'd like
earlier.
to see the Seekers used here.
Yep.
Oh.
Man. That was a
Oh, the
little-
knife. I mean, at least they trade, though. They do trade. That is huge.
Looking at a 3-2, moving right on his site. They're
Yeah,
already
silence.
on site. So,
I think that's probably get them there. Yeah, they get one. They know that they're in the general area.
ooh, they have got to get in there before the Tour de Force. Okay, now the Tour de Force just has a lockdown on the hookah here, so it's going to be rough for them to push through.
Ooh,
They've already
Kinetic
used some of
going
the-
for a flank here, but they're
Ooh.
kind of watching
Kinetic
it. They're watching
might
both
catch a
spots,
huge
though,
one.
so...
They are, but even just getting a
Oh.
1-for-1 here.
One enemy
Oh.
remaining.
Ooh, one and walks out with it.
Oh, the crouch. He actually crouched underneath that there. It's
Goodness.
huge.
A good play by Tracker.
He does heal to about
A good
full.
call. A
Yeah,
good call.
full, actually.
So we're looking at a 1-2, and they might see another flank as well. We're considering sending that
This is a
Tour de Force to
1v1,
A.
by the way.
30
Yeah.
seconds left.
I
I
don't
think it's
know if I
because
like that.
I think it's because he can TP.
Oh,
He can take it pretty
okay.
far.
Just making sure that we don't
Yeah.
take Spike to A. I'm okay with that.
I'm guessing Rainbow's just going to kind of hold this, but if
Yep.
Tracker has utility, I think he can definitely win this.
I'd like to
He
see
did
the
hear
Rainbow
him.
Flash
Yeah,
here
he
now
did hear
that
him.
we-
I like this though. He's just waiting for
Yeah,
you
he
know,
has to
Prestige to
plant.
make it. They want to
10
play this
seconds
1v2 here.
Yep. When you have time, there's no reason to force onto him. Let him sit. You've still got a minute. Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, he just comes from the side. He doesn't know where he's at.
Beautiful.
Great job there. I think that's just a great job making sure someone in comms, obviously, really making sure to, hey, we're going to play this slow. We're going to play the 1v2 because we don't want to take those 1v1s and make it so we lose this round that we need to win.
Yes.
A lot of the times, like, people don't talk about enough is those rounds where you should have won. And what I mean
Yeah.
by that is, like, it's a different story if someone pops off 1v2, right? That's a
Yeah.
different story.
Yeah.
Because if you lose a 1v2 and someone pops off, okay, they got us there.
Yeah.
But if you lose 2 1v1s, it's just, you know, well, why did this happen? This, you
Yeah.
know, then you hit the point of, well, we didn't do this and this, and then you kind of get on that track of not looking forward, and then you kind of draw back on that. So
Because it is impressive to fight the odds and win.
Yep.
But when you manipulate the odds to be in your favor
Exactly.
and never take a fair fight, then that's just smart playing.
it's all about the favorable odds.
All right, we're seeing this push back
Man,
into A.
he
looking to
ults
clear some
so
space.
much.
He really does. But, I mean, he gets in there and he gets the points. That's why you don't want to take a 1v1 against Tracker. So Inferno's being able to slow it down last round was definitely a good call. They back off a little bit in B.
He's making Phoenix look fun, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I know. Ooh, Pebble walks into 3 with his pants down, able to take one, gets
almost gets 2.
good chest shots onto the second, but
Pryor gets down by Rafa. We do have the KO ult on if they, But that's okay. I think it's fine because KO ult just comes and ults. Also, I really want to see the Seekers come out from Rafa. He's had them all game.
Vega kind of walks into that Mills able
The
to
Seekers
run
are
away.
still up, so you can kind of get rid of this, you know. Oh, great.
Goodness.
Wow.
Tracker scares him right off, and those knives are almost down.
Right
2
click.
left.
Oh.
Not happening. Oh, hunts him down.
tries.
Doesn't happen. Wow, that was a huge cloud burst.
Last player
Ooh,
standing.
great shot at Prestige.
Yep. But he was not ready to be too peaked
Ooh.
there. He was still throwing the molly
Mail
back to where
is
Kinetic
taking
was.
Mom to
30
B,
seconds
actually.
left.
Gotta get
Yeah.
a plant, but...
Well done.
Oh,
my
I like this
goodness.
play, though, because then he can get a good spot and maybe
Yes.
play this.
There are 4 places you can watch that from. The back here, which he's
Oh,
smoking off.
wow.
Wow. Huge aggression. Takes one. Back up. Back up.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, no. With 2 in the chamber.
I would say he had the chance, but he did not, you know, get it ultimately.
Definitely
but-
should have. You can watch that from Garden, from U-Haul, or from Hookah.
I
And
like the aggressive
played it
play there to
close.
get the first, actually. I do like that.
It scared me a little bit, but it definitely paid
Yeah,
off.
I think you got to do that in a 1v2 scenario kind of thing. Because if you give them too much time, they can go elbow, then they go main,
You
and
get
then it's
pinched.
hard. Yeah, exactly.
Which is what happened last turn.
And I think it was a great job here. It's just they just missed that second shot onto the KO.
I don't. They just needed to
Yep. Great
Look at
job
this.
there. Gets
How many are you holding on to? 4 bullets there.
Yep. But
That
I think
flash
the
comes
problem
out.
is he doesn't. It's kind of hard to reload because if he instantly peeks, you're just kind of.
That's true.
Yeah.
I feel like he could have kept backing up to 2. That was a tight one.
That's a close one.
well
But overall,
played.
5-5. I mean, this has been. They went
Yeah.
from 9-3 in the first game. Obviously, they brought
Oh,
it back.
yeah.
But now
No,
this
doing
one's
it
just straight
exceptional.
back and forth.
And Inferno's with such an aggressive comp and playing defensive so aggressive, I like to see how they perform in the second
Yep.
half. So I think landslides are going to actually.
Ooh,
I
Empress
think
proc.
landslides are down here.
Empress procced. Pryor's getting picked really early in all these rounds. I haven't seen too much Ray's gameplay from him, so hopefully he can kind of bring that around for the second half, most likely. Ooh,
Good.
he's holding it.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of damage on Vega, though.
Yeah, and that composure to just watch the,
Mm-hmm.
the storm grenade kind of hit and keep holding your spot is what
Yep.
gave him that first 1.5 kills.
Empress coming in. Some mollies being used here. Killjoy ult being used here. They need to win this round. They only have, another round after this, so you got to use a lot of things.
I was not ready for Pebble to take that one. They're still alive in 2. But
Rafa gets another pick on a
mind.
Pebble, yep.
Kinetic ready to
Prestige.
move right.
Ooh, very close to getting that one.
Planted.
Does have an op, which is really hard to play kind of in this retake of B because there's so many
Yeah.
different angles.
You kind of just have to be threatening.
Look, oh, great
wow.
try, but it is a 2v2.
That's rough.
He knows where they are at least
Yep,
now.
he can wait for Kinetic.
Oh,
Player
he's going for a
standing.
crazy
No.
play,
One
but good
enemy
trade.
remaining.
Yep, Kinetic did move in and take him out. Now it's a
Oh, yeah, he's so low there. That's just really hard to do. And
Especially
now,
once you've had a teammate die, DRW knows where he is, and Prestige doesn't.
Looks over that off. He says, we are not taking that thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, he does have the 1v2 here, but it's just kind of hard. This is like a really, you're playing for a really insane flick if you go for that.
Yeah, it's just so far.
It is hard, though, any other way, so. Good try there, 1v1. Just, Vega lit up Connect a little bit that we can see there, so. 6v5, I want to see, everything kind of used here. It's the last round. You got nothing else to lose for the second half, so. Inferno's going to have a hard bye here, so.
Ooh, a Prior again with a really aggressive push.
Grenade here, probably. Stop it.
so.
Good grenade. Okay.
Oh.
I like that
Oh.
play, yeah, because they can't hear that.
Ooh, yeah, and if he moves nice and slow right over, might catch
Yeah,
a really
say-
huge one.
That's
so
fine.
worth it.
Yeah,
down,
when you don't have the
so
gun
worth it.
power, yeah. Infernos, they do have the KO ults. So they should be waiting for that, kind of have that ult come in. Gotta wait for the quote. Oh, nice shot. Yep.
Prestige.
They do have Dissipate, too. Pebble gets another one on the flank. Yep, the KO ult is being used.
Yep.
Ooh, Rainbow kind of just clearing this U-Haul. Oh, Rafa, they know where he is now, though.
Last
Oh,
player
he
standing.
goes down.
Ready on the backup here. Might get double peek if he's not careful. Yep, doesn't catch.
Great try, but 7-5. 7-5 side of the landslides here.
Switching
And do you
sides.
think that's enough?
I think so. I mean, I will say Infernos definitely have that kind of... They have an attack-oriented
They
comp.
do. They have a go-get 'em
So,
aggression.
yeah, if they use their tools right, I think they could do it. But the one thing I do want to say for landslides is everyone's using their utility pretty well. The one thing I do want to see is Rafa didn't use Seekers like that entire half. I think they
No.
used it once.
Yep.
So I definitely want to see them kind of use that more a little bit. Because Seekers on this map can really help you clear those angles. But we're going to see kind of the standard, 3A, 2B. Because you have that teleporter. It's easier to get to B than it is to get to A. So
true.
people usually play that, short.
And then just put your controller on B site so
Yep.
you have lots of, lots of
He has
ground
the
cover
lineup.
with less people.
Clears all of that.
A great lineup. Catches one side of your 50-50, so they don't have to worry about checking that corner.
Yep.
A good call from
Yeah, I'll
Fire.
say good call.
A very by-the-book play here.
Clears left side there.
Keeps moving in. Checks underneath.
Wow, they just take sight easily. It's just
Oh.
given to them.
Just by the book. Starting
Now,
to
the
go on
biggest
that
thing is
plan.
how they play post plant, because you can play really greedy. Okay.
Ooh.
Pebble really want to commit to the plant there. Rainbow gets mail.
Ooh.
Good kind of angle by Prestige. Yeah, I like that. Just get out of there. DRW takes one. 2 bullets only in the chamber left.
Might spend one on Tracker
Last
here.
Yeah.
player
DRW.
standing.
Oh, thought about it.
Oh, they almost lined up there
What a
too.
lineup
That
there.
would have been crazy.
That's rough, but he goes down, meaning that we are at 5-8.
Yeah, it's kind of having some momentum, but like I said, I don't think Inferno's mental can really be broken there. So we saw it happen last game. You always keep in the back of your head. And even if you're landslides, that's in the back of your head.
That's scary. Yeah, I think a 3-round spread here. Landslides get it by here, a small buy. If they can bonus it up, then they'd be looking 5-10.
Yeah.
I think that's a comfortable hold, but 5-8 right here, Infernos are okay to play with that.
Yeah. And that is what we're going to see.
So
Vega being a little cheeky here.
Yeah, we do like those.
That's a got our kill last round, so.
All right, let's see it.
Say full save for Inferno, so you're just kind of looking for picks at the end of the day here.
We've got a nice fan. Yeah.
Oh, DRW took a lot of damage there. Ooh, we gets healed up. Gets healed up.
Yeah, if Infernos can get kills here, then even if they lose the round, the bonus is not as strong from landslides, and they play on more fair terms. So they're really just nice, okay with playing nice and slow here, really checking all the angles and getting a nice deliberate push in, just like they did on B-side last site. So we're starting to see that.
Tracker holding this kind of cheese angle.
Yep, might catch one. We see this Jet is definitely baiting out some shots back here. Ooh, starting to see some gunplay on. I believe that's Prestige.
No, yeah, DRW. Kind of shooting that angle. Yeah, but Prestige.
Prestige did take a little bit of damage, but yep. DRW holding that angle on to Kinetic.
Looks like you're playing this B now. Still Jets. Kinetic's still in kind of that A area, looking for maybe a pick onto the TP, which I kind of like. Gonna have a small kind of window, and Tracker is still kind of maybe that someone is in there. Vega gets a kill on another one onto Pebble as he's trying to plant the bomb. Pebble is, kind of cheeky, or sorry, Vega's kind of cheeky with that. Gets another kill onto Prestige.
Yeah,
and they're just using that gun difference, yeah.
And Vega with the 3K moving in.
Kinetic is still flanking.
Yeah.
But they're ready for him. They are looking here, yeah.
Oh, yeah, knife walking. It doesn't save you when they're already waiting for you. So Rafa gets an easy one on a Kinetic there with the walking into the 2.
Absolutely. We're seeing 9-5 for the side of Landslides. Infernos kind of have to get something going here soon, I think. They don't want to give Landslides too much of a lead here. Okay, we're kind of setting up here. It looks like Inferno's kind of spreading out a little bit, seeing where they want to go. Playing that short area, looking at the bathrooms. They haven't really they haven't like pushed out of bathrooms. I think Tracker's really waiting for that moment.
Yeah. Prior playing aggressive here, trying to get the blast pack.
Great blast pack. Good try there.
Not quite there on the gun, but that was good technical blast pack.
He gets a lot of space there. Oh, he does see him. Great dash.
That's a good one.
Oh, there we go. And that's
good too.
Honestly, even though Prestige doesn't get a kill there, it really forces their attention behind them.
Yeah.
And the moment you look behind you completely, then everyone else can kind of get on site.
Yeah, Kinetic really played for the team
or
there
good
by
angles at least.
setting it up for Prestige. Now, the problem is if Kinetic forces in like that and Prestige is not there to watch their back, then when that attention is turned to Kinetic, it's taken because there's too many angles to watch. So that was good team play there.
Dog, I think, kind of reaches him. Oh, shoots the silence there. Oh, Prestige is really low. Oh, gets the headshot onto Vega, though, still with that low HP.
Oh, scary. Rafa's walking right into it as well. Has been takes 2 in a row. 1 left. Real low.
Oh, my
man,
gosh.
Even with that check to the right side, it was beautiful.
Why did I sign up for this shit?
Rafa clutched up.
Clutch.
And we're seeing 5-10 there for the side of Landslides. Great clutch by Rafa. I mean, the thing is, the only way he really kind of wins that is getting those 2 kills.
Yeah.
Because Prestige is so low. So if he gets those 2, it's really hard for Prestige to kind of win that. And he just kind of called Prestige's bluff. He knew that he was on the top of that beforehand. So he kind of just, concluded, hey, he's spotted in the corner. His team's probably screaming at him he's 1 HP. So,
yep.
You just know that with that Spectre, you just got to kind of hold that there.
All right, we see the classic 3-2 split here with a lot of controller
Let's
utility on B, but they're starting to peek out onto long. A nice fan from our attack here. A little bit of early feel onto... nobody watching Heaven on A. They're getting a little bit aggressive on A there. We have the Tour de Force out. Looking to watch
holding
down
those
that
angles,
hallway as
He's done a pretty good job of that, especially playing that aggressive angles and stuff like that, kind of pre-putting those teleports down.
Yeah, I think overall we're seeing people use their ults a lot better.
Kind of going in through. I like that kind of silence there because you want to know if anyone's close. So if you do that kind of backwards one, you really confirm that's close because you can get that ult orb here and then now use it.
Yep.
Maybe. Okay. Well, that's what I thought he was going to do, but it looks like that was not of the question.
All right. Going for the deep flashes.
Good smokes here.
Ooh, Rainbow on the tails.
It doesn't keep him. Ooh. Oh,
Nice.
wow. And he has the ult here, but...
Ready for the second?
Oh, a lot of damage,
Yep.
yeah. But Killjoy gets that ult from that, I'm pretty sure. So I could definitely see the, I would say the defender Killjoy comes out here, and they're going to be playing for that retake. They're in a good spot, though, because I think it is planted for them long, so they definitely can, like, oh, great flash there. Does trade. Does get another one.
No. That Tour de Force just gives information they've got. Oh, right out of the air, and this was too easy.
But they actually defused it.
Wow.
Oh my gosh,
So
that must have been just within the millisecond or something.
that is
Oh
ridiculous.
my, wow. That's great. That's insane. That really came down to the very, very,
Wow,
very
they really
last.
lost
Look at this. He
3
misses the
people.
shot, too. That would have won him the round.
That's a good spot.
And then, oh, man, he just sticks it, too. That's crazy. I mean,
still
that
sitting
takes
out.
a lot,
To stick where people are just dying around
Absolutely.
you. And he had to go back to the spike there, too, because he was defending himself a little bit.
Tracker with 16K. 11-5, looking like last game at this point. Kind of looking at that difference there, but we do know that Infernos have the ability to kind of turn it around here. DRW does have the Empress available. Run it back is being used to get some information. Flashes it. No one.
Yeah, that run it back really forces them all back because DRW didn't know, but he was looking right into the eyes of 5 players there. So we're seeing Pebble, or not Pebble, we're seeing Prior move all the way back to Bath maybe. Seeing a little bit of a split here.
We're going to see a lot of short options here.
It's the retouch. They're going back in on short again. Now they're more comfortable.
Ooh, silence being coming out. Oh. Good ult here. Checks those corners, making sure everything is good here. Playing the vertical angles, too, with Kinetic kind of jumping up there. Good take here by the Infernos. Ooh, Kinetic is playing really deep.
Oh, nice. A beautiful lineup. Yeah, you got to be careful with those double
You
peeks.
do that with the Phantom and then you get rid of it? Okay.
They're done playing short game.
Oh, great shot from Rafa.
A good one. Under fire by
Does
the
have
right
Seekers
side.
now. But definitely not a spy. I don't think they'll open up.
I don't think so as well.
Yeah, but he has them up now, so.
Ooh, that pressure on the Prior. Prior doesn't want to play too much here. Oh,
great try.
I would have gone for the tap. Prior was definitely jiggling there, but
I think he just sent it. He was just like, all right, who can I get? 6-11. That's a good start for the Infernos, getting that one round they need.
Yeah.
Landslide still just 2 rounds away from winning the game.
But Infernos, we've seen them get, what was it, 8 in a row?
Yeah. I think it was like 7, 8 in a row.
7 in a row. Now they just need 5 to catch up, or 7 before landslides get 2.
Yeah, that's true. You basically have a one game buffer to you can give landslides 1 round in between those. But they're doing a great job of checking every angle here, just kind of using a lot of their utility.
They are deliberately moving in as
and
a
they're
pack
taking
nice
this A side like it's nothing
smooth.
to them.
Yeah,
This time,
they really do walk
though,
right in.
if you look, DRW is in bathroom.
Look at this 3-man flank, maybe even 4-man flank. We've only got 1 watching this front here. They may have taken A site real easily, but are they going to be able to hold it with so much pressure from the
Tracker
back? Nobody's
they have
watching that flank.
They are on a save for the side of landslide, so. Ooh, Pebble's looking at the Yeah, unfortunately got the shorty.
Yeah, it's just hard to walk onto Bath with a shorty like that.
Yeah.
Player standing.
Yeah, I mean, I like the try of just kind of running shorties. Kind of, ooh.
This one might be good. Oh. Man, Kinetic.
And just like that, 7-11. So they, like you said, they have a buffer window of about 5 rounds, 6 rounds here to they can lose 1.
Yep.
That's if they want to go overtime.
6-1. Yeah.
So
yeah, if they can clean it up without that last point, they can keep the landslides at 11. They don't
6
have
in
to
a
worry
row to
about
win But if they lose one in between, they can look for another. They can look for an overtime. So, like I said, 7-11 here, side of Landslides. Landslides now have a full buy here with the Empress up. The Seekers, which we have not seen, I really want to see those Seekers use those ults to get kind of, especially, you know, when the attackers are there with retake, you can see where everyone is, so no cheeky positions, stuff like that. We do have the knives available, not popped, and then we have the Astral Wall Spate also up as well. Oh, great dash, yep.
Tries to put
Wow, Kinetic is behind him.
Goodness.
Yeah, he didn't even say
Kinetic's
anything.
just walking
Oh my
through.
gosh. I don't think he saw him, though. He did see him on the screen,
he
but...
snaked back around to his own team.
Yeah.
Bicycler's ready for it now and probably doesn't even know that they came through once. So I think Kinetic might be a little bit too comfortable here moving on. Might catch 3 of them, though, if he's careful.
I think that's a big Jet difference, though. That's a big Jet kind of play
Yeah.
there. When you... There it is, Seekers. That, like I said... DRW can't really use the Empress here because he's using an op, so he doesn't really get that much value out
the
of it.
mobility's not.
Ooh, that was some good damage, though.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
great flash. He'd look away. Prestige. Oh, yeah. And there's the 12s. Now, no matter what, we are going to have an overtime if the Infernos decide to win 5 in a row here.
That's true.
But Landside's obviously kind of in that driver's seat now. With, you know, looking to kind of get Bass. This has really been a good series so far, so...
It has. We're seeing-
Infernos, though, can do it. If there's a team who can do it, it's definitely the Infernos. We saw it last game.
We sure did. Yep. Deep into the matches here, we're seeing ops on both sides. Lots of creds from everyone. A fly cam that is ready to go.
Yep, and we're going to see the Infernos, which A has been working for them really well, is now going for that B, and it seems like Landslides are sending all their defenders over there. They have the Killjoy and the Astra, and now kind of hovering that Phoenix. They hear the utility.
Smooth walk into... Yep, that is critical shot right there. Huge damage on the male with that one, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Fryer, great job there, and they was also concussed.
Fryer's not afraid. Shoots it off blindly.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
pressure.
that. Oh, yeah,
That's
Tracker
rough.
called you out there. Kind of hurt him.
Yeah, well played by
Spike
Tracker.
planted.
Okay, Empress coming out, and Kinetic getting Rafa down. 4v3. Oh, Kinetic gets another kill on the Vega. Kinetic with that op is just really a force to reckon with.
Oh, good
Oh, his silence, yeah. Ooh. And just like that, the Infernos take their first step in making sure this game goes to overtime. And Kinetic does have the op. I think they saved it for him. Kinetic has been doing, honestly, fantastic with the op. So.
Oh, yeah. And Landslide's had potential there, but Inferno's grouped together really well, and when they do, they play really well.
Yeah. It seems like you can kind of tell when the comms are kind of flowing on Infernos. They take those sides cleanly. The biggest thing, I think, is a lot of these rounds have just been post plants. Either how greedy are you playing, how are you actually holding these angles? Because like right there, Pryor just went way too crazy. That's a risk I don't think you can take when you have 12 on the enemy team.
And I think the post plant timer, Infernos are happy to play under pressure, whether that's late game or late round. They do well in post plant and the fighting uphill like this. Wow.
Oh, the grenade. Oh no! Yeah, it is a save round, so. Does have a grenade available though.
Satchel out.
Wow, Pryor is just holding W, but now it's a 3v2. And they do get a gun now. Yeah, I was going to peek that. 9-12. And Infernos are slowly creeping up.
Yeah, they sure are.
But this one is going to be the bye round for the Landslides, and they are going to take a timeout, which is honestly...
It's pivotal.
That's a good spot.
Yeah, we have a pivotal.
We saw last game too when they called that timeout. They lost the first round of the timeout, but they won the game after.
They did.
And sometimes you just need that little mental break, little stop. Sometimes the game keeps like it feels like it goes faster.
Yeah.
And faster and faster. Then you're like starting to breathe heavy
really
and stuff,
intense.
but it's not going any faster than it actually is.
Yep.
Sometimes you can pause. Okay, we're good.
You know, or
Call
even just talk about a strat, because if you
exactly.
if you don't have the time for the IGL to say, hey, we need to be doing this, this gets you enough time to like go to the whiteboard, you
Absolutely.
know, have some more gummy vitamins, and really get in on one good solid round that could just
Absolutely. They just need one round here. And also, but the thing is, it does kind of help the Infernos. You have to think about it that way, too. When you call a timeout for yourself, they get a break as well. So the Infernos can talk about what's going well, what's not going well. How do we make it so we can go to overtime and win this game back? We're going to see them Molly right away.
A good Molly.
Ooh, they're playing really aggressive in that B hookah spot area.
They really are. And they kind of just cleared it out just to check. So we might see A hold back and then kind of float over.
They have
Maybe
moved
not.
positions, by the way. The Sky is actually on B now, whereas the Killjoy is on A. So they thought that, you know, hey, what? Let's swap this around here. But this Killjoy is not getting enough value on B.
Real slow from the
Yeah, I like
Infernos
that.
here.
I think that's what they kind of need here. They need to look for the utility, and then you play it slow. Then you kind of get a pick if they can. Picks are huge. Tracker is just playing this spot where he can just shoot through here, and I like that play. That's what we call the Zed Evan. He used to do that in Cypher.
I remember Zed Evan.
He'd play right here with a Odin and use his camera to see where they were and just shoot through it all the time. We're going to see kind of them posturing back and forth here. I mean, Kinetic, I think, just needs a good angle if he can get a good pick here. Pryor is going to play a little aggressive here. Maybe get some noise on A is what they're planning here. They do have 3A compared to that, you know, 3B or 2B over there with the Killjoy set up here. So, yeah, there's the spraying.
Yeah, we're starting to see a little bit of pressure
30
from the
seconds
landslides
left.
here. We
They don't have
saw
too much time, though, yeah.
No, they don't,
Oh,
and that's why
Pryor can time this pretty hard. Goes through. Easy go through right after. Yeah. Oh, great job there.
Following right up. Wait, I see a full push here too.
Oh, great grenade. Oh. They have to start planning, though.
10 seconds left.
Yep.
One enemy
Oh.
remaining.
Blinded.
Oh, nice.
Gets one.
Ready for the second. Man, this is such
1v4
an uphill
hero
battle.
play.
Little ace clutch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Team Ace, and now the thing is, Landslide spot that round, so you know what that means. That's another save round coming up.
It is another save round, and looking at 10-12, that means Infernos are, if they play this one smart, if they play this one correctly, if they pull out, you know, the knives, maybe the tour de force, if they're playing nice and deliberate like they did last round, then we're looking at a basically 1-to-1 chance here. A nice, you know, coin flip odds for a full buy last round. So I can see a huge save coming from the landslides. They kind of give this one up and then go hard and prevent that overtime. So let's see.
Yep. Ooh, the molly was a little short.
The aggressive Bucky from Tracker, he loves it. Not playing too aggressive, though. They know that Infernos are going to play real deliberate and really check their angles here. But he's staring into several of them. He's got that ult ready. Ult economy is high on the landslides. And if they do take this round, that's huge. I don't see them looking for it, but you try your best every time. Knife comes out, a good suppress.
DRW kind of holding this corner.
Oh, no. Just is not there.
He had the opportunity, but unfortunately does not go through.
Tracker might catch a real smooth one here.
Oh, he's too far. Yeah.
Nope.
Pryor's been doing a great job of actually just creating the space they need on A. He's
does.
always way out there where he does not give you just a free angle to peek.
He plays a good anti-eco.
Well, they know where the op is now. They're going to kind of smoke it off. Great grenade. Misplaces him. Oh!
Player
Wow.
standing.
Okay. Good ult there.
Pretty aggressive, considering that there's usually not one person, you know, more than one person hanging out in heaven.
He didn't know he was kind of there, though, I think, because he was kind of playing that, you know, peak area.
You
and then
can
he
just shoot straight in there, you know,
Rafa
you shoot down
is
the hallway. Rafa's kind of stuck.
Yeah, I think he thinks the Raze is still up there, but the Raze just pieced.
Yep.
So.
That's a nice place to hold, Bucky.
Oh.
Whoa, where are you going?
He's going after him.
Nope.
Pryor with the 4K, and we are now 1 round away from Ogre time.
Yep. And that's the flawless I kind of expected from the Infernos. If they can play the same play style, they're looking good, but Landslides can really put it all on the table with their ults right here. I'd like to see a KJ late round, and I wouldn't be surprised if we, as soon as the walls go up, see that that run it back.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. I think knowing Tracker, he's been using that thing on cooldown, so I think this could be the difference they needed though to get this round win.
Now, if he does, he's right at the gates here. He might see this molly and not go with the run it back, but he's definitely ready to play real aggressive. Yep, that chamber will come out.
Tour de force. Oh, there it is. He's going with the dog. I like this a lot. Yep, they get blinded.
Might take one.
He gets one.
Oh, and Weissiger takes a second.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Mail is going after that too.
Out of my way.
Kinetic follows up on Mail, but that is just
Infernos only have 3 now, though.
Ooh, and those Seekers just
Who's
changed
an offense?
the win con. Unreal.
Oh, does get him.
Prestige under Flash takes one with good timing. Backs up to live another day. Rafa again, man.
3v3 here scenario. They have the Jet Knives procced, and they also have the Tour de Force still going here with multiple bullets left. Vega's probably to do his really cool
He's thinking about it.
Molly spot.
He's thinking about just listening.
If he's here.
Just listening. Just listening.
Well, this is not the round to go
Big,
AFK here.
Ooh,
Okay,
that's
well,
a rough one.
Well, it's up to Tracker
Spike
and
planted.
Rafa here. 2v3, a lot of ults used. Kinetic does take some damage here. If this is the team to do, the two to do it, it's these two for sure.
Ooh, Tracker saw that muzzle, starts swinging around for it. Might catch the head.
Oh, good damage.
Takes a little bit. That
Flashed.
is a good flash.
Gets
Pinched
one.
Well. Rafa looking into U-Haul.
Last player standing.
Oh, Kinetic
Take
gets
care
a
of that last
kill.
person. Tracker should be able to walk up and start the defuse
Oh,
here.
Prestige is
gonna
just,
come out
yeah,
for him.
he's just playing this angle.
Ooh. Now Prestige, we saw some good post-plant.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
no.
All good.
Tracker ready to just stick it, but oh!
Oh, he doesn't have it half,
Was
though.
that a right click? Ooh, going up for the verticality, trying to get one more. Does get half.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen.
And overtime.
Excellently played.
Ooh. Wow, that was close back and forth
Switching
there.
sides. Overtime.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So many ults on the table. Such good play from both teams.
And wow, he actually just reads him like a book. He just
Oh. Tracker says you can't jiggle peek behind a box.
and Tracker didn't even like
Uh-uh.
hit it yet.
There was not
So
contact.
he just peeked that. I guess he just, you know, sometimes when you hold an angle a long time, you want to move. You want to move so bad. You want to hit
so
those AD, and you want to be peeking. But unfortunately,
Yeah, you get punished sometimes.
yeah, I mean,
The
he
little
won the
shoulder
round.
check.
He won the round at the end of the day. That's all that matters, you know. And it's 12-12 now, so we're going to have to win 2 rounds in a row here to get the dub.
Now that
It did suck that Vega kind of had that weird maybe DC
Yeah, that is
or
rough.
something happened or,
trying
you
to get
know.
the juice box.
Yeah, you never know. Cat, you know.
Yeah.
Dog comes out, creates the space that they need to get the site here. They take A again, which Landsats have done phenomenally when they were attacking as well. Both teams have actually been taking A site really well.
Ooh, Kinetic looking to punish this backside aggression. It's not really there though, so he doesn't get a lot of utility out of this
Spike
hold.
planted.
Meaning the spike goes down and they're not even worried. Now we have 3 players back site, and we already have a flank watch ready for these 2
Briar's coming around from flank. Prestige also.
Yep. But we've got people with eyes on that.
Ooh, Kinetic with a big pick.
Does take one, that's good.
1 for 1.
They own where the spike is
Ooh,
at,
yep.
but people are watching it, so they can't go stand on it.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
great job from
huge
Prestige.
one.
He knew
That
what was
is
happening
nice.
there. 1v2, and they take it down. Kinetic with a 4K again.
Oh.
2
And
4Ks back-to-back. Kinetic does not want to lose this series.
That being so comfortable with all the wall bangable spots is what we see from these old maps.
Yeah, and
Like, original 3 maps that people are comfortable on.
Yeah.
You cannot stand in the.
Switching
Oh, yeah.
It's so many more off angle.
Match point.
So many more off angles are important. to
Also,
know.
Kinetic with almost a 30 bomb. I mean, he's at 29 kills right now. He had 2-4 back-to-backs,
Kinetic,
making
let's
sure
see it.
he's
Overtime
doing
30 bomb.
everything in his power so that this team does not lose.
And Tracker, the top fragger, is just barely at fair here, 20 in, 20 out.
Yeah, say Lancets are pretty evenly
Yeah, they're more-
distributed. And we're going to see this last round potentially. Maybe. We could go to another kind of
They could have
overtime.
double overtime. I'm okay with that.
But I know the Infernos were doing a pretty good job there at the end of attacking, so this could
sure.
very well be the round.
Let's see what they got. Infernos are moving up.
I think it starts
Ooh.
with Kinetic here.
Spikes at the front of the pack here.
Yeah.
I don't know
Oh,
how I like
great
that.
grenade.
That is beautiful. Prestige has to respect that.
Oh, a lot of
Could have
damage.
swung out.
I think he kind of knew there was another one there, though. DRW is quite low. It's sprinting to that sky for that heal, probably.
We see
But that means they're weaker
reply.
A, yeah. Kinetic kind of holding that. Good jump peaks.
They're regrouping. They've still got one up there, though. Pryor is ready to take a cheeky one here. Hoping that these smokes go down and someone pushes up on it, but we'll see the other ones, all for the other team, are moving deep into B here.
Yeah, he's actually using that to get out of there, which I like. He doesn't want to be greedy. I think he's really in the mindset of, hey, we need numbers here
And
for
that's
this.
important. And
Yeah,
that's
it's very important.
All right, Rainbow looking to take one onto Rafa here while Viga's in the back here.
They have 3 A's still for the side of landslides.
It's not looking great. And I mean, like we were saying earlier, if you don't get a lot of noise from
Yeah.
A, we did see a re-poke earlier, so I am not surprised that they're holding, but now the move comes out.
Okay,
Yep.
Pryor gets one.
Blinded.
Rafa with an excellent flash. Doesn't
Oh,
follow
Rainbow
up
gets
on it.
another. It's a 5v3 already for the side of Inferno. Is looking to take this home right now.
Yep, and those 3 on the landslides are backing up and ready to play
Yep.
post plant. Let these smokes get out
And
of
then
the way.
they know where basically 2 of them are.
It's true.
Oh, wow.
Really knew where that one was. They're all on Rainbow
So
here.
close,
Rainbow
actually.
barely
Yep.
alive. Goodness, that wall banging is really clutch here. Oh, that Odin, that's just the right place to have an Odin while Rafa's able to kind of poke around, get to the spot. Watching Pebble.
2v2 now, actually.
Ooh. Looks for you all.
Oh, Pebble gets him. Oh, and just like that, what an incredible series between these two teams. And Infernos are going to take it home and win the Esports Rumble. Want to be seen by expert college recruiters, talk directly to esports industry insiders like pro athletes, team general managers, game producers, then join the club. Esports Tower players get insider access to industry insights, and with our featured Rumbles, recruiters are taking notice too. It's a great way to score exposure if you're looking to start your path to pro or land a collegiate scholarship, and that is esportstower.com. Make sure to check them out. And after that incredible series.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, a back and forth there. 3 games, just a long, long time. All of them really close here. And, of course, that leads us to what we usually say. And this could be player of the game, ICCU player of the game. And I'm going to say this right now. I think it's Kinetic. I mean, Kinetic is a monster. And in all series, he plays phenomenally. I think there's not a single game where he was not top fragging for his team.
That's true.
Just always making it possible to make these rounds happen. I mean, Kinetic 4K back-to-back to make it so they go overtime and win the game is incredible.
Yeah. And Tracker
I was going to say, yeah, he's
really took the IGL on the
100%
other side.
as well.
And I really like DRW there backing him up when Tracker couldn't pull through.
Absolutely.
But I think I got to give it to Kinetic as well.
Absolutely. I think Kinetic just – I mean, I'm not going to Prestige does a great job too, and, Rafa and stuff like that.
And
but
we saw some great things from Prior.
Kinetic just goes so crazy here. But it is going to Rafa. I mean, I'm not surprised there because Rafa had a lot of clutch moments here, especially this game where they ended up winning as a landslide to make him go into the game 3 there, but unfortunately it did not go through there. And the player of the game is brought to you by the Idaho Central Credit Union, who believes a great player makes a team more successful, just like Idaho Central's helping members achieve financial success. Rafa is the Idaho Central Credit Union player of the game. And overall, I mean, there were so many candidates. Like we said, Kinetic was a candidate. Tracker was another candidate. But Rafa also just, ends up kind of winning that out and does a fantastic job in this series. And I will say, he's a big role player. Rafa does his job when he needs to.
Yeah. And a lot of times, the player of the game, it just goes to the ones that we have the most, cool videos of
course.
Whoever gets the best shots. But it is so important to be able to, like Rafa, give that utility to your team and be a good team player.
Absolutely. And I think also just the range he has. He played the Sky.
Oh, yeah.
Then he goes to the Cypher. And then, he can play a lot of things. We saw him on the, just overall different picks. So, and I think that's a good thing. And, as we kind of close out this match, any big takeaways you'd like to say or kind of mention?
I really like the versatility of players and Prior being able to take on that range as well. I like Tracker kind of bending the meta a little bit. And I like where we're at with people being able to kind of play what they're comfortable with.
I think we saw Astra, we saw the Omen, not too much Brim yet, but I think players are probably maybe getting back into that, and also map-specific as well.
And Breach as well.
Yeah, Breach as well. So overall, it's been a great week of the first kind of patch 4.04 for the, Esports Tower. And so we had an exciting Week 1 Rumble with the Infernos and Landslides going into overtime and determined our first champions of this spring season. With the drought gone, the top Rumble was wide open. So make sure to kind of get that with the next week fresh Rumble and see if the Infernos once again can claim it again or if someone can knock them off. Come back next Monday at 6 p.m. EST for the Week 2 Valorant Spring Rumble. We'll close off with the top 5 presented by the Idaho Army National Guard, who invites you to take your impressive critical thinking skills into real time. With more than 10 jobs offering $20K bonus and your degree of choice paid for, the Idaho Army National Guard is the best team out there. Thank you so much for watching tonight, and watch these highlights to end it out. Have a good night.
Plays for the long game.
Oh, nice shot on Prestige there, though. Oh, Prior is definitely, very mad at himself about that one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man, these Phoenix ults have just been ripping. I think that's like his third ult of the game.
Yeah.
And 4K from Tracker. Insane now, though.
Okay.
Oh, great shot through there, though.
Got info on
Pebble does get Tracker, actually, on the tree room. He was getting a little greedy there.
Pretty huge. You're starting to see that entry utility. Oh, my goodness. Why doesn't even care?
Let me out. Oh, the reload.
That is rough.
Seems like deer take. They're in a good spot, though, because I think it is planted for them long, so they definitely can, great flash there. Does trade. Does get another one.
No. That Tour de Force just gives information they've got.
Oh!
Right out of the air, and this is too easy.
But they actually defused it. Oh, shoot. shoots the silence there. Oh, he's just really low. Oh, gets the headshot onto Vega though still with that low HP.
Scary. Rafa's walking right into it as well. Passive
Oh.
information takes 2 in a row. 1 left. Real low.
Oh my
man,
gosh.
Huge. Rafa right on top of Spike. Sides go for a little poke. Might try to get to the half. That flash comes out. Able to 180 and takes the kill. Time to spare.
Does he have time?
Yep, he's good.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
Defenders win.
Barely cut